All right, so I restarted this. I'm pretty sure. Um, we are online on both Facebook and YouTube. It says it looks like we've been live for 30 seconds.
There we go. Now we're back.
We're back. All right,
Yeah,
that
we're
was
back.
weird. We're back. Everyone, just ignore the other thing. Um,
Wait, it
I
says
wish I,
content not found. What is happening today? Let me go check the YouTube.
the YouTube says we're live.
Okay,
I'm
praise
looking.
God.
I'm yeah. I'm looking at the YouTube. It says we're live. I'm looking at Facebook. Uh, our old one says we're live. I don't know if that means no. The video live video
Nah.
has canceled. God damn it! What is going on? All right, no, we're live now. I see it. All right, so and Chris said, okay, that wasn't just me. I see that. I don't see that in the chat. Damn it. Do I have to
All right,
like
bet.
do I have to restart this every time? Oh, it froze. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It should be up and going now. We should be live. I don't
Yeah, we
think
are
that.
good.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna send a test message real quick.
It's still public, right?
Good question. Is it still public? It was not, because all my posts are private because I post some ridiculous shit. But I only want this to be public.
All right, bet.
Chat's
Boom,
back.
done.
Chat's back. YouTube's back. We're back. Okay. Um, I really want some background music for this.
We should.
It'd be dope
Is
to
what
have like some like just like some real light shit in the background, but I can't do it.
elevator music?
Yeah, like some elevator music or light jet, just something in the background. Uh, Personally, I would love to put some like Persona music in the background, but I think that's copywritten.
I have never played Persona. I would like to get into
You're
it, but
missing the fuck out. We shop
I
channel music. Actually, no, I'm not gonna tell you you're missing out. You're not the only person that I know that A hasn't played it or B doesn't like it. Chris in the chat has played it and doesn't like it. Halo theme.
oh,
Halo theme would be an
no.
interesting one.
I would
Cause
turn this
I would
into a
just
cult.
yeah, I would just be in the background. Just,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, it's real culty.
Oh man. Okay. Let's actually get into a topic. No, I had a question for you because I wanted to know if you actually saw what I sent you on Instagram. It was like a 10-minute clip of someone else's podcast, but I love
I,
that
s-
topic.
I saw the first like 3 minutes of it, and then I had to go to the bathroom. To be
I
totally
mean, the
honest with
first
you.
3 minutes of it is pretty much what you need. The rest was
All
talking
right.
about another thing.
Oh, she was like, it was. Well, you want to explain it out?
Yeah. So,
Because
all right,
all okay.
what I sent him. This will be a topic that I wanted to talk about. We could hit it later, but we'll talk about it now. Um, and it was their topic was dudes don't approach beautiful women anymore. And like the way they like went about the topic is that like dudes just don't approach women anymore. And like the two dudes in the room was just like, yeah, there's a solid reason for that. And one hit the reason of like rejection is real rough out here. Like you walk up to a like you don't even have to be trying to hit on a girl. You just kind of like you see one fall and you try to help them up and they just give you a fucking look and shit like that.
Uh
Or
uh.
like they just like give you the stank face for saying hi and shit like that. It's 100% true. It don't matter what you're doing for some reason. If you don't hit that goal of what they consider worth talking to, they won't talk to you.
Hmm. Have you felt like you ran into that situation as of, well, not as of recently, but, and I
We
mean,
got chat
obviously
on
we
screen.
all dealt with it in life, but
Yes, I do.
I
We
don't
do
know.
have chat on screen for or for YouTube viewers to see chat, basically, so they can see that, and for you guys to see YouTube chat because they have some shit they say. Yes, I have hit that in my life. Um,
What's the disrespect, like the most disrespectful rejection you ever had?
um,
Let's just let's just go deep
I
into some of these wounds.
I haven't had any that were like super disrespectful, but I've had a bunch that were so disrespectful that it made me move states. Like,
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
actually,
How
no,
is
it's
that
not.
not super disrespectful? Nigga, you
I,
changed your address, bro. Like, like, ew, what
it
the
was just.
fuck?
It wasn't even all right. So like, it might have been my experience, just me. But like the women in Minnesota were just so disrespectful that like you would say hi to them and they wouldn't even acknowledge your presence. But
I ain't
like
had
when I
that
came
happen.
down to Texas and like this is before I moved down here, but like I came down here and I could like talk like I talked to people. I was just there talking to people, not even trying to hit on them or anything. I was just like, "Hey yo, I might be moving down here. What's up? Like what is good around here? Blah blah blah." That's why you moved. It's one of the reasons. If I can't find a woman because they don't, not even just don't want to give me the time of the day, but like they're just adamantly so disrespectful, and I'm not blaming them at all. I'm sure they get approached by a ton and they just lose the fucking will to respond, or like if they do respond, the dudes come with some like weird ass fucking energy, so they just get to the point where they don't respond. It's a fucking negative for both sides.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're swatting dick down, like a bunch of available dicks down all day, it does get annoying as fuck. So
Yeah,
fair. But still, why be mean to me? I didn't do anything.
because you
Like
didn't
I
hit,
just
in my opinion, you didn't hit that level. I'm not even
do
gonna
you think it's
say
you think
I,
I
it,
think it's like a factor of like the day she's having, how she's feeling,
mm-hmm.
how you're feeling, how you're coming across,
Yeah,
how,
no,
and
it's
then
all of
what
that.
you chose to say. It's a lot. It's a
It's
whole
all of
lot of
that.
factors, most of which you don't have any fucking control over.
But the things you do have control over sometimes just isn't enough. And it in my head, this is how I like think about it. For like in my head, it's like filling a cup. Like she has a glass, and you need to fill the cup to a certain point for her to give you time to fill it even more. But if you haven't filled that up even a little bit, or to the point where she talks to you, it ain't going down. So like, give it a 1 out of 10. Let's say now this is gonna sound bad, but it's a 1 out of 10. Let's say you can have like you look decent, not bad, but not like a fucking 10. Like you're a solid 7.
Why does that hurt? like, why does
because
that feel
because
so
you're cocky.
painful?
A
Like,
solid 7 is a good number. Like a
7 is
7,
passing.
seven.
7 is the average.
All right,
Like
so
you're
in
cool.
my head, a 10 is damn near impossible because a 10 is the best you're gonna get. It's 100%. They are the best looking person in the fucking world. I don't want to ever put myself out there to call someone a 10 when I know that there might be someone better.
See, I think it goes like, I think you can be somebody's 10. Like you might not be a world 10, but like for this gas station
See,
lady that you're approaching, you're her 10. You're
you're
you
also
you're her first round draft pick, and I feel
yeah.
like that's what the energy you
Yeah,
should come with.
maybe, but you're also that I'm thinking that is the same type of people that'll say like I'm giving 120%. No, the fuck you're not. You can't give more than what you fucking have. So I'm a
But
person that once you hit 100%, there is nothing fucking better.
But you don't think you could be that for somebody? Like for real, man. Like you don't think you're somebody's perfect 10? Like
Sure.
you're
Oh
like when
no,
they look
this
at people to attract, they're like, no, but he's the best I can
I
get.
don't think
I'm
that
like, I did
I don't
that. That was bad.
I I don't think that I'm the perfect 10 for anyone.
Really?
Not I don't think people can have a perfect 10. This is still in my same theory, like my wheelhouse. Like you can look good, but if you ain't have all this other shit, you're still not going to get there. So like this is what I mean. Like let's say all right, we're not even going to go out of 10. So you're a 7, let's say you're an 8. Fuck it. We'll go 8. You get 8
Eight
points.
out of what? Okay.
10. You get
Okay.
you're filling her cup 8 points or her her scale 8 points. But you need to have like a 20 to talk to her. So visually, you're an 8. So your approach has to be a fucking 7. And then something else has to give you that upper push for you to be able to continue your conversation with her. So just because you look good, you might fucking smell, or your approach might be terrible. But if you have all these factors that push that over that point where it's just like, I'll talk to you now. That's what I feel like with women. That's how I feel about it.
That's fair.
And it's not even just with women. I think it's people in general. Because I
with
bet
people in
you
general,
know,
yeah.
yeah, I bet you know some people that look fantastic, but then they open their fucking mouth and you're just like, out my face.
That is weird that somebody can open their mouth and you immediately be like,
There is no excuse for being rude. There is no excuse for being rude.
Real quick, I used to work at Greyhound, right? And I used to talk to women from Greyhound when I was working at Greyhound. I know I'm somebody's perfect 10. Okay? like
Right.
I know right now. And I don't think I'm living at my fullest potential at this point, but right now, I'm for sure I can look at some people and go, I'm the absolute best that you can get in this world. And that's no slight against you. It's just we know what it is here. All right. And that could just be my ego. That could just but
it might just be
it's not.
Look, your ego is as big as mine. We just go about it in a different way. Like I do not think that I am a 10 in any way. I'm a solid 7. But I'm funny. But I also I have I take care of my shit. I'm like put together. I have these things that push me over to the point where I'm like, they're willing to talk to me once, like if I'm like approaching funny. Now you hit your sweet spot. You fill their type. All right, Chris agrees with you that you can fill someone's type, and I'm like, you're right, but in a different way. I think you fill someone's spot by not just how you look, but how you act, how you approach, how you like carry yourself, and like once those factors get added up, sure, you're someone's perfect match. But if they can say that, if they don't think that fucking Brad Pitt or like Justin Timberlake looks better than you, or I'm just fucking picking two people, but like just these fucking Greek gods in the fucking world, and they're saying that physically
you ain't gonna meet them. Like,
no, it's not about meeting them. It's about just like put my picture next to them. They're like, I don't fucking compare, but I'm funny.
Let me tell you something, bro. You're never gonna meet your number one. All right. If you were, you would be with them. Like whoever your like celebrity crush is, you're not there yet. You should strive to be there. But that's where I come in, right? That's where I'm like, listen though, you're probably not gonna meet that person, but hey, I'm just as good. I'm not gonna say I'm like great value brand. I don't know. His name's Idris Elba or some shit. That was aggressive. Jesus Christ, say Idris Elba. It's very aggressive. I'm gonna stick with it though.
Real aggressive.
I'm gonna stand on that one. But I'm not I'm like great value brand Idris Elba, and I can live with that because I'm the best you're gonna get here for what you need.
I am a Greek.
There you go, Chris. That's what I like. I love it. I love
the energy. I love.
You should come with that at all times. Be that nigga at every day.
I mean, I do say that, but at the same time, I also think like You know, if I wasn't funny or if I wasn't like a good person, well, I'm not a good person, but if I didn't portray to be a good person, I wouldn't get the amount of people that like me. We
You
humble
always
today.
catch yourself when you always catch yourself when you're like, I'm not a good person. Like, did you murder somebody? Like, I think you're a good person, bro. I don't know why
Bro,
you keep doing that to yourself.
You can't say you're a good person when you like revenge lay somebody or like try to fuck up someone's life with sex or like because that's not what good people do.
Who says that? Who says that?
It's a common fact that if you try to harm someone else's life, you're probably not a good person.
No, with penis?
Yeah, sure, with penis, but like
I don't think that's bad.
Mental anguish, like I'm not a good person, but I'm also not a terrible person. Like I'm not a murderer or anything. I was manipulative when I was younger.
That was you going through your process of figuring it out. You might have made some mistakes.
Oh no, but see the thing was it wasn't mistakes. It wasn't mistakes. It was me making a conscious decision like, you know what? I'm not going to be the bigger person this time. I'm going to fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. You are now realizing that was a bad way to go about a situation. That was a learning process.
I don't do it anymore only because it takes a lot of energy. And because I'm in a situation where I don't need to do it anymore. But at the same time, I do want to like when people fuck me over, I'm like, well, now I have to fuck up something of yours. Like I have to like do some shit to mentally fuck you up. I want to mentally fuck someone up.
I'm kind of the same way, but on a different level. Did you watch the Jordan documentary?
No.
Winning Time? Or not Winning Time. You didn't watch the Jordan documentary? All right, well, listen. Michael Jordan used to take everything fucking personal. Everything. If you didn't shake his hand the right way, he's like, I'm scoring 50 on everybody in this fucking building because you didn't shake my hand properly. Or if you didn't say hi to him in the morning, he's like, you know what? 60 on everybody's head in this bitch for whatever. If somebody looked at him wrong. That's how I am too. If I feel slighted in the slightest, I am going to now do whatever I can to be in front of your face. Let me give you an example. I have a dream, right? That one day, when I finally make it in life, I don't know what this thing of making it is, but whenever I get to that level, I want billboards of my face around all of my ex's houses. So when they wake up in the morning and have to go through their neighborhood, they see this successful motherfucker's face. Is that aggressive? Yes. Is that a little bit
childish?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But at the same time, we wouldn't be here if I didn't feel slighted. You feel me? Like I'm not doing this to the dude who made my sandwiches. Like I'm not mad at him. It's people who I feel slighted me, and now I wanna use that to motivate myself to be great.
All right, so I want to ask those in chat. We have been getting comments from you guys, but I kind of want to ask you guys, like, do you feel like, well, the entire thing is that, or the original question, we just fucking tangented. The original question was, do men not approach women as much anymore? And I think that is a resounding yes, but I want to know what your guys think, why you guys think so.
Also, when I was 12, 13, I went to Valley Fair and I tried to talk to this girl and I was like, "Hi, you're so pretty." And she was like, she looked at me dead in my soul and said, "Ew," and walked away. That was the that was the hardest rejection I've ever had in my life. I haven't heard that go.
So,
really,
man.
How do you talk to women? Wait, you don't go up to them, Chris? You
been in a relationship too long, so don't really know.
That's fair.
I personally know Chris. Chris does he has a huge friend group, and they always bring in more people, and he meets people through that, which is a fantastic way to meet people. I tried the whole approach thing for a long time. I used to go to bars. I used to actually just go out with the intent to approach, and I learned the ins and outs of it, the do's and don'ts, if you will. But really, it was always a coin flip on whether the person found me attractive or not. Like,
if I had... Did you have like a routine, or did you go, "Hi, my name's Miles, this, that, and the third.
I didn't have a routine. I like to keep it fresh. Or not really fresh. I just like went with what like felt right in my gut to say at that moment. A lot of the times it's a lot of nothing. One time I walked up and was... Yeah, one time I just literally walked up to a girl and was just like, hi, I have absolutely nothing to say to you but hi. Like, I just had to come here. I felt it. I had to come here. And it actually worked out. Like, we had a small conversation. She ended up having a boyfriend, but we had that small conversation.
I've gone from hi, hello to hey, you want to have some kids, like right now, today.
Never in my life.
And I don't even like kids, but she was fine as shit, and I was drunk. So
ignore this, people.
It is what it is. What's happening?
Apparently, Pratik had a problem with the link.
I'm so happy we got him today. Love Pratik, man.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I just want to take a quick second to say what's up to my homies over at Flipping the Birds podcast. They are an Eagles podcast. I go and watch them guys every Tuesday, and I just wanted to say my week's not complete unless you guys verbally assault me for not liking lasagna and thinking kangaroos are bitches. So thank you guys. I feel good to be cared about.
Well, an entire podcast is just wrong, apparently. It's fine, though.
What?
Not liking lasagna.
No, they love lasagna. But
Amy Moore's kids. You don't even like kids. How the fuck you gonna approach a girl and just be like, I want to have kids with you?
I need to let her to know how serious I was.
Hey, Jordy, you're wrong.
Wait, who said that?
Jordy Jordy from YouTube, Jordy Fighter,
says my boy, what's poppin'? I'm trying to tell you, Jordy, it's disgusting. Also, shout out to Jordy, that's my guy. Love him.
Well, I'm glad.
Nah, but seriously, it tastes like a brick of shit. It's literally the worst version of Italian food ever. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. It's fucking disgusting, and nobody should like it.
It's my favorite food, so fuck you. It's so damn delicious. It's fucking so much fun. It's pasta with cheese and sauce layered. It is a pasta cake, and it's fucking fantastic.
Just the thought of that makes my stomach do backflips out of my body. It's fucking disgusting. It's just it's a large brick of things that should taste good together and that normally do taste good together, and it just tastes like gunk. Stop it. We need to just throw it out. Chris, chill, man. It's fucking disgusting, bro. Usually it's wrong with the bad food fans, but you're just wrong. Listen, I need you guys to wake up out the Matrix, bro. Seriously, I need you guys to go ahead and get your shit together. It's not better than good ravioli. It's not better than a good spaghetti. It's not better than
It's definitely better than a good ravioli and a good spaghetti. Every time.
A lobster ravioli, bro? A lobster ravioli, bro.
I don't fuck with lobsters. So.
You wildin'. Oh, well, who would have figured that out? Who would have thought that the top tier seafood is something you don't fuck with and you like lasagna? Get it out of here.
Look at my friends. Fucking Nate. Nate is a man of gold. He has the best morals of anyone I know, and he knows that you're wrong. So therefore, like,
look, man. Look.
It will never be better than a good spaghetti. Spaghetti is such the baseline pasta. It is so fucking... It is the base... Spaghetti is the first thing that, like, fucking Italian people learn to cook, and they're, like, 3. Because it's nothing.
Because it's
literally noodles,
How are you going to be a good boxer and you don't know how to throw a punch? Huh? It's the base you built the skills off of, bro.
Yeah,
and then you go,
but you know what?
So
you know what will always beat a jab? A fucking hook. Any technical punch will always beat that little. Sure, it's great for the base. Like a good spaghetti, great base. Go to a place, if they can't make you a bomb spaghetti, they're not good enough to be called an Italian spot. Yeah,
thank you.
But if they have a good spaghetti, their lasagna's got to be fucking fantastic.
That doesn't compute. Listen, oh my god, bro, you gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop getting
Thank you, Amy.
Y'all gotta get these comforter-sized noodles the fuck up out of here. Okay, you gotta ricotta cheese. It's just cottage cheese. Throw that shit in the trash. What did Amy say? I didn't even see it. Also, I love you, Amy.
It's fire.
It should be put in a fire. You are right. It should be put and burnt to ash. No. You are 100%. It's disgusting.
You know what? I don't even ready when y'all are. All right.
You know what? Let me tell you. Oh, what for Petite?
Yeah, he said he's ready when we are. He's just kind of chilling, waiting in chat. It's fine though.
Did he see? Did he? Well, I'll ask him when he come in. But I was gonna say, did he see the verses last night?
He did not. I asked him about it earlier. He said he's cool to talk about pretty much anything else in our list except the verses. So that's kind of why I wanted to hit that early. We just got on this tangent.
Oh yeah, God. See, this is what we start. We were talking about figuring out a way to like stay on topic, but no,
we don't.
This is what it is.
This is what happens.
Miles comes in with these food takes of Oscar the Grouch, and we just have to sit here and deal with it. And I'm tired of it. It's so disgusting.
It's not. You know what really is disgusting?
What up?
Hearing Bobby Brown sing right now.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. First of all, I want to get this out of the way. Keith Sweat can't fucking sing. All right, he just talks in harmony.
2 today?
I just want to.
How are you 0 for 2 today?
How?
Are you 0 for 2? Yeah, I don't know how you are 0 for 2 today. You're just wrong.
He can't fucking sing. But I'll go with you on this. Bobby Brown also can't fucking sing. But Bobby Brown was on first generation crack. So the fact that he's even able to stand up on his own power, he won. That's it. He beat the game. He had first gen crack.
He barely could fucking stand up. Like, how old is Bobby Brown?
But he did it. He's like 60. He's old as shit.
Okay, because because I have notes. Like, I took detailed fucking notes, and some of them are time stamped for the video I watched because it was 2 hours long. Bruh, I took notes on this, and at 3 minutes in, I'm like, this versus seems like you at a cookout and your 2 drunk uncles are fucking listening to music and singing against each other. That's what that felt like.
Same shit, bro. It was like your uncles who used to play ball and y'all hooping and they like, yo, let me get that thing, nephew. I used to be a bad motherfucker in my day. Like, oh, your knees is blown out. Like, sit down. Your blood pressure is up. Just sit your ass down over there, bro. Nobody got time for that shit.
Take a seat. My next question was how old was Bobby Brown, because if someone told me he was famous, I wouldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't see him being famous. This was at 6 minutes. Yeah, him now. Like, someone pointed at this dude like, this nigga used to be famous, and I'd be like, you're fucking lying to me. And that had to happen between 3 to 5 or 3 to 9 minutes.
That's fucked up. So fucked up.
My next comment was, I bet Bobby Brown actually wears this outfit around the house. Like, just...
He did. Bro, y'all didn't see him? Damn, I wish we would have took pictures and put him up. That nigga was in some clothes that he was about to go buy cigarettes and remembered that he had a versus battle. That's how he was dressed. He was remembered that he had
swear to God.
Put some sweatpants and a red jacket on. He left the fucking house. Keith Sweat came in some Power Ranger clothes, though. I did fuck with that shit. That shit was lit. It was like some powder blue fucking shirt shit. It was lit as fuck. I actually liked it. More than his singing. Also, let me also get this out the way. I think Keith Sweat is a legend. I think he makes amazing music. But if you said, "Hey, pay are you trying to pay money to go see Keith Sweat live?" No, no. If the options were eat lasagna or go see Keith Sweat live, I would cry because I've made a mistake in my life.
So I was watching this on YouTube. It was a video of the thing, but it wasn't live when I watched it. It was a recording. So I got to see chat and shit, right? Somebody in chat had Whitney Houston's picture up, or their name was Whitney Houston, and they had the picture of her on crack, just like crack the fuck out, and I'm like, oh fuck this, I love
That's out of pocket, bro. The internet is so fucking out of fucking pocket, bro.
There's so many disrespectful people. I'm getting the picture of Bobby Brown's outfit right now, and I'm gonna put it on stream because it's fantastic.
Also, watching them like watching their energy go out from beginning to end was pretty fucking hilarious to me. Not gonna stunt. It was just like, bro, by the end, them niggas looked like they were about to be on life support. It was pretty fucking bad.
Bro, but Bobby Bobby was winded from stepping. He stood up, stepped side to side, and then stopped, and he was sweating. And like they commented on it. I'm like, this nigga needs to sit down. He's too old for this.
Bro, they needed to give them chairs. They were on stage really trying to perform. I'm like, y'all don't have to be like this. Like, we know who you are.
I have more notes. I'm just trying to get this out. Like, I really wanted to hit these topics because, like, holy shit. All right. Can I just?
You know how the show goes, man.
Do a window capture. No. Sorry. I'm just trying to get this. Can I save this image? I'm just gonna save this captured image and then put it on fucking thing because it is the most hilarious shit ever. His outfit is the worst.
Y'all really made me. Y'all made me want to make chicken parm, like at some point this weekend. That sounds fucking delicious.
Sounds better than what I plan on eating this weekend, so I can't.
Well, what do you plan on eating? Barbecue?
No, I'm just gonna eat some like fucking hot dogs, and I bought simple shit.
Are you gonna grill them?
Like look at this. I didn't plan on it. It's just gonna cover us up. I don't feel like actually like editing this, so we're gonna transition. And look at Bobby Brown, please, everyone. This man. He plan on eating ass. I don't plan on eating ass. I don't real quick agree on eating ass.
Wait, who said you plan on eating ass? Oh my god.
Yaddoism? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a Jarrell fit. Why are they doing like that?
First of all, shout out to Yada. Love you. Second of all, kiss my whole ass, you piece of shit. You fucking asshole. They really got my mans out here looking crazy. Jesus Christ.
They really do. Like, this man looks terrible. All right, I'm gonna just try to hit the highlights of this shit. 10 minutes into this, and I'm like, can I really sit here for 2 hours watching this shit? Because I was already done. I heard Bobby Brown try to hit a high note, and he fucking just went out. He was like, ah! And it just sounded terrible. I
don't want to make fun of old Ben, but he is old. That did happen.
Yeah, it's just like, man, you can't do that no more. You're too old for that. Also, I don't apparently know shit about Bobby Brown. I didn't know he was fucking part of New
Edition?
Yeah, I had no idea.
How?
I don't know.
As much as you love 90s R&B, how?
Yeah, I listened to New Edition. Great. I just did not it didn't hit my head that New Edition Bobby Brown was in that. Yeah.
That's funny. That's literally how he was the Justin Timberlake of New Edition.
Yep.
He was that nigga that everybody knew was gonna be big famous.
At one point I literally just said, stop. Just stop. You can't hit these notes anymore. Oh, and then Keith Sweat had some lyrics that I just can't fuck with. Maybe I know it's a different time. I know it's a different time.
No. You talk about when he was talking about smashing that little girl in one of them songs? Bro,
I listened to it. I was working, listening to it, and then the lyrics came on, and they say, "You may be young, but you're ready to learn. You're not a little girl, you're a woman." What the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Big pedo energy. Big.
He lost there. You can't fucking come back from that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's one of his most sus songs I've ever heard. I know exactly what you were talking about, bro. I was wondering if he was gonna play that shit too in this atmosphere. Bill Cosby just came out and you gonna put that out? You didn't care. At all. That was bad timing.
Oh, Jesus. Somebody in chat that I was watching said, "Poor Bobby sounding like DMX and Ja Rule combined."
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Bro.
Yep. They fucking destroyed that man.
It was pretty bad.
There was a point when Keith Sweat told Bobby, "Come on, dog, make me sweat. Make me sweat." And I'm like, pause. Big old pause energy.
There was a lot of out of context shit that they said that was just a bit much. There was a point where like Keith was like, "I can handle it. I can definitely handle it. You can bring it. I can handle it." And I was just like,
I was just like, big old pause.
All right.
We have a question from chat saying, "Do we think Bill is innocent?"
No.
Nah.
No.
Everyone likes to think about him from the Cosby Show, but they forget that nigga's a nigga from Harlem.
Well, hey, as a nigga who's a nigga, don't put that on us.
I mean, okay, no, I don't mean it like, I don't mean it in the sense of like, oh, he's black, he fucking did it. I think it's more that I don't expect him to be the jolly fucking, like, jolly Saint Nick. I expect him to do some fucking stupid shit.
I don't think we understand it because we only seen him from like the Cosby Show guy. But exactly. And we didn't really like get to see Bill in his heyday when he was fucking Bill. But he was that nigga in comedy. Like how we saw Eddie Murphy, how we saw Dave Chappelle, how we saw like Martin Lawrence. He was that nigga for a very long time. Now, just because he was that nigga, that doesn't mean that everybody who was on that level was doing fuck shit. But he was that nigga for a very, very long time. So that's the only reason that it kind of seemed out of nowhere. But once, he admitted to the shit. Only thing that he said that was fucked up, that was a little bit off, he was like, well, some of them actually took the drugs and everything like that. But they just took drugs to take drugs. They didn't take drugs to get fucked under unconscious, G. That was out of pocket. So, do I think he... Yeah. Do I think he did it? Yes. Should he have been in jail? Yes.
Yes.
However, I'm gonna stand on that the Cosby Show is also one of the funniest fucking shows in the history of life.
I can separate that from him.
Do you still listen to R. Kelly with that same mindset?
So I haven't listened to R. Kelly in a long time. However, I think I still would because I still like R. Kelly's music. I understand he did some fuck shit. I don't support him now. I'm not like giving this nigga money or saying free R. Kelly.
Also not doing that. Wait, real quick, did we talk about what happened to him when he was in jail with his
I have no idea what happened to him while he was in jail.
Real quick, his fans came and they were protesting outside of his jail and his bunkmate was like, "Hey, I need you to shut them the fuck up." And he was like, "Nigga, I'm in here with you. Like, how am I supposed to tell these people to shut up?" He was like, "Well, you got 5 minutes to tell them to shut up or I'm going to whoop your ass." And then 5 minutes passed and he got to whooping that ass. So, that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my fucking life.
You got 5 minutes to shut these niggas up. I'm here with you.
I don't know what you think I got, but I'm literally right next to you, sir. He was like, "Well, figure it out." He didn't figure it out. Then he got his ass beat. That shit was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
All right, so I'm gonna finish. Please tell me he got pissed on. Fucking Nate's out of pocket. I'm gonna finish off this fucking verses with these two comments. One.
All right, go ahead.
One. It really felt like 12 people were there watching the verses, and those 12 people were from like a generation that didn't listen to Bobby or Keith, cause like they'd be like, everybody clap with me, and all you hear is fucking Bobby clapping, and like they're trying to hype up the crowd, but there is no crowd, and it was just embarrassing.
I guess they were trying to throw a show like an at-home show. That's kind of how the verses have been going. Is like they treat it like it's a concert that you can watch inside your house. So I let that go. Like anytime anybody's just trying to keep the energy up, I let that ride.
It just felt weird. The second thing was another comment from the video I watched, and it said, "I can see Bobby's diabetes bracelet."
Jeez,
I know. Oh. And then that's pretty much it. That was it.
Y'all gotta fucking stop, bro.
I'm gonna bring in Pratik. I can't handle this verse. You notice I went through this verses really quickly. I need to bring in Pratik. Unless you just
know what we should do? The next big verses that they do, we should live stream it, and we'll just watch it with like chat. That would be lit. Or not, you know. Yeah, we can just say,
I was actually thinking that. Sorry, I was typing to Pratik because, like, literally as I'm like, all right, we'll just bring in Pratik. He sends me a message like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna go grab some food. Call me when you're ready." And I'm like, all right, give me 5 minutes in. All right, in 5 minutes, just ping me when you're ready.
What else did we have? I know we had a bunch of shit to talk. Oh, we can talk about Simone Richards, man. Or Simone Richards. Sha'carrie Richardson.
I was like, who?
I don't know. Please don't look up Simone Richards and don't judge me. All right.
Look, Sha'carrie. I don't know why they are fucking. So I've been hearing this shit all day, hearing about it all day. Last I heard that they're only giving her like a 90-day suspension, but she should still be able to run.
Nah, she's out.
Okay, I've heard multiple things. Like just an hour ago, I heard they were just giving her a suspension, and that was the latest information I had heard.
She is now out. She cannot run, and it fucking sucks. It genuinely makes me sad.
Honestly. Bullshit. So if you guys don't know, Olympic runner. I won't try to pronounce her name. Sha'carrie.
Sha'carrie Richardson.
Sha'carrie Richardson. She got tested and caught smoking weed. Not caught smoking weed, but she got tested and was found weed was in her system. And the Olympics were like, "No, you can't run no more. Like you're done. You're not running in the Olympics." And everyone has the same response of, "Why? Like it's weed. It's not even a performance enhancing drug. It's literally just fucking like it's weed. It ain't like she's out here running on fucking cocaine and just like using that energy. It's weed. If anything, it mellows you the fuck out. She's probably just chill, and she still outran these bitches. So like,
so the backstory she gave on why she ended up smoking was that her birth mother ended up passing away while she was doing her Olympic trials and everything like that. That's where she got tested for it and everything. So she didn't even get a phone call or anything like that. She found out from a fucking reporter. So she was just stressed the fuck out and just needed a release on that one. And then and not that I get where people are coming from, where like they're like, well, the rules are the fucking rules, and it's not fair if everybody can't do it. First of all, the rule's fucking dumb. Let's just start right there. If we all agree that this rule is fucking stupid, and we all can see that this rule is fucking stupid, I now feel like it's on us to make a move to be like, hey, what the fuck? Because we really can't ask Olympic athletes who only compete in these events every 4 years to go to bat on some shit like that. So it'd have to be us as a people who all agree that this is a fucking dumbass penalty, who have to come together and find a way to do it, whether it be strike, like some type of strike or some type of blackout where we just don't watch the events because she's not in it. Almost akin to the tennis player who decided that she didn't fuck with the tennis rules of having to talk to media, especially after a match. So she was just like, well, I'm not gonna fuck with it. She took that upon herself and everything, and she made that decision for herself. I don't think other Olympic athletes are gonna do that. I think if we as a people agree and can attack their sponsorship money and put pressure on that, then we might be able to get some fucking change and everything. But to the people who are saying that the rules are the rules, and then also saying that the rule is fucking stupid, well, that doesn't compute in my head. Like, you can say that the rules are the rules, but if the rules are fucking stupid, then it's on us to do something about it in that aspect. That's just where I was coming from.
Yeah, I agree, but also it's a dumb rule that should be like fucking changed. Obviously, I agree 100%. I also agree that the statement of the rules are the rules still fucking stupid. No, the rules are the rules changing it is not gonna be an easy thing. Just protesting isn't going to just like make the Olympic Committee just
magical.
Yeah, it could be, but like it's just not gonna make the Olympic Committee, because it's not just a single governing body, if you will. Like, the Olympics is a worldwide thing, so you have to get every country on fucking board. Like, every country that participates in the Olympic has to be on board with that shit, right? And like, and I know
what is it?
weed is very
IOU
fucking.
Is the one.
What?
Oh Jesus! The IOU is the I don't know what that stands for, but they're the one that ended up making the rules for the Olympic Committee, and they're the ones that govern all that shit. So it will be on them. But just like any other competition, you just gotta attack the money.
All right. Well, Pratik is ready, so
let's go bring my guy in. My guy.
All right. I don't know of a smooth way to do this, because it's just gonna look terrible either way. So let's take this out of studio mode. Swap to 3. Immediately bring him in. Can I not bring? There we go.
Yo.
Can you hear us? Oh, he's deafened and muted. There he goes.
What's good?
Pratik, my guy.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, good. Not as good as your shirt. That shit's fire, bro. I love it.
Thank you, bro. Literally, right?
It is legit fire. You guys. So Pratik, I don't know if you've been listening, but currently we're talking about the Miss Richards thing. Her getting caught smoking, not really smoking, but like her getting tested for drugs and found in her system. Yeah, Sha'carrie, Miss Richardson. I called her because I feel like she deserves that respect. Actually, I just didn't want to pronounce her first name.
I was about to say, okay.
She lives in our area, you know. I'm just saying, if she wants to, to like talk to someone in like a different field, like I'm always available, you know.
Look. You can,
I feel like you can. I feel like athletes and rappers, you know.
Look, athletes and fucking like computer people, like we're good. We will look. You can have Sha'carrie. She just needs to introduce me to Simone Biles. Like, Simone.
Oh yeah, Simone Biles.
How old is Simone Biles? Isn't she like
she's
19?
No. She's like in her 20s now for sure.
Yeah, she's in her 20s now. That's the only reason why I would. Also, she's a gymnast and like
24. Yeah, she's also fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I'm. Simone.
Hey, real quick, if you mess with an Olympic athlete and it goes to like you smashing, are they gonna let them smash you with their gold medals on?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, bro. 1000%. I don't even care if like if it like hits me in the face and I get like a cut, like it's worth it. It's that's a story, bro.
Am I the only one who
I'm with it.
sees Pratik on a delay?
Wait, in
like Pratik,
like you personally or in the chat?
No, it appears in chat, but like say I'm raising my hand and then raise your hand at the same time, and it.
Okay, I'm raising my hand.
Big ass delay.
Oh yeah, you're on a delay, Brody.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold on, let me try. Let me try to like rejoin the call real quick. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Brody.
Oh, well, that looks weird now. Fix and then come back. Damn it. Ignore this. This is technical difficulties.
I gotta stop doing that. Mike is right here.
What are you doing?
I keep flicking my lighter.
Oh. That's what the noise is? Alright,
no, I
was to do the test again.
Alright, is this
perfect?
Alright, bet. Okay, cool. Sorry about those technical difficulties.
It wouldn't be our shit if without technical difficulties, honestly.
This is the world we live in over here.
You know what? I'm just
Pratik,
myself over here.
Did you listen to Tyler Creator's new album? Please say yes.
No, I haven't. Bro, I haven't listened to anyone's new album since the last time we talked because I've been so focused on my music that I just haven't had time. I've been listening to a lot of like old stuff, like old songs, like singles and stuff that I used to listen to like a couple years ago, but I haven't listened to really any new music.
Let me
Yeah, how is it?
Yeah, because I have not listened at all.
So if you listen to what was it, Igor was better than Flower Boy. Flower Boy was kind of like the first Tyler album that I was like, oh wow, this shit is actually he's always had his own style, but it was like more refined, if that makes sense, and everything like that. And then from Flower Boy to Igor, it kind of is like that run when Kanye put out Late Registration, Graduation, and College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. That's kind of how I'm seeing
like his prime.
Yeah. I don't know if it's his prime.
Well, until 808s, and then he had his second prime. You know.
I was so happy to see you. Why are we doing this?
Oh, you don't like 808s?
I love 808s.
Yeah,
I thought you were trying to bash 808s. I was gonna be like, wait, no.
Oh no. I was saying he had his prime, and then there was and then it kind of fell off a little bit, and then he had his second prime when he dropped 808s, like 808s, and then.
Where do you think it fell off?
Hold up, I gotta go look back at these albums real quick.
I can tell you, it was College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, 808s, My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh fuck.
What's it called? That's why.
Bro, has Kanye ever not been in his prime? That you're right, bro. Has Kanye ever not been in his prime?
Fucking oh my god, what's that ugly ass album he fucking did? That dirty ass album with the sound.
Yeezus?
Yes. Fuck Yeezus. Yeezus sucks.
Yeah, balls. I didn't love Yeezus. The only songs I liked in there were like New Slaves and like Blood on the Leaves. I didn't like Bound. I didn't like I Am God. I didn't like
You didn't like Hold My Liquor?
I don't remember that song right now.
Oh my god. It's literally just him talking shit about smashing this girl. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs on the whole album. Skinny bitch with no shoulders. Bitch, you don't even know. I love that line. One of my favorites.
Bro, Kanye be talking such mad shit. Oh, I was gonna say that I'm not even a religious person, but I love Jesus is King. Jesus is King was so good.
Bro,
musically.
I'll be trying to tell people. Go ahead, bro.
Right. So I'm like as non-religious as they come, but I was like, okay, this shit slaps. I'm not even gonna lie. So, but yeah, you're right, bro. There is no off. There is no off button. It just on, except for Yeezus. Yeah.
Yeezus sucks ass.
Damn.
And, not Father Stretch My Hands, but Life of Pablo. Life of Pablo was the first concert I saw at Kanye. It was fucking amazing. And
Oh shit.
then
Nah.
and then After Life of Pablo was Yay?
Probably.
For his own album. Yeah. Was
Right,
Yay.
right.
And then we got
I
Jesus
love that
Christ.
album too, bro. That album had hella. That was a short album too. That was this summer where he just snapped and like dropped like 5 collab albums, and like he did something with Cudi, he did something with like who was it?
Kids Who Ghost.
Tiana Taylor. He did something with
Nas and
Nas,
Pusha
right?
T.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nas and
bro.
Pusha
He
T.
did like everything that summer.
He was that dude. Pusha T's album should have got a Grammy. I mean, I forgot who ended up getting it that year off the top, but Pusha T should have got it strictly because he made Drake up a child that he was hiding. Just off of that alone. Also, real quick,
right?
That is the greatest diss track of all time, bro. The greatest diss track of all fucking time. It was nothing but disrespectful truths all through the fucking album. All through the song. Excuse me.
You know who had the greatest diss track? Who dropped that? Who dropped that track on? Was it on Nicki? Was it Remy Ma? Was it Remy Ma, or was it like no? It was, or was it like diss track on Nicki? She like rapped over like a old school Nas beat or some shit.
Yo, Ether? Yeah, it was Ether. It was Remy. Who
Ether, yeah, Sheether. Yep. When she dropped Sheether, bro, Sheether was like, I was like, yo, this is like personal.
I agree. I agree. She did talk about her husband being a creep, which was pretty funny.
Right.
Which is pretty funny. However, Nicki did not up a child that she was hiding.
That's true.
After that song dropped.
That's true.
Also, the bar, tick, 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 how much time he got. That boy looks sick. That nigga is really dying. Like, he's really not healthy. Like, it's to say that on somebody.
Oh my god,
that was disrespectful.
Wait, on Drake or on his kid? I don't fuck with people.
Push talked about what's his name? He talked about Drake's producer, 40, and 40. I forgot what 40 has. He had some type of disease, but Push was like tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? He looked sick. Sir.
Yeah, against the producer, I'll let it slide because the producer's still part of the clique. You know, I don't. If he had said something about the kid or about like a family member or something, I don't fuck with that. Like keep family out of diss tracks. Like only like people who are involved in the music.
I'll say, well, Drake brought that on himself because again, the song before, I think it was Duppy, was the one where he brought up Pusha T's fiance, and that's when he was just like, "Oh no, we're not having it." This is when he was just like, "All right,
okay,
well, if you want warfare, we can."
All right, so that was like a clap back, right?
But the bar alone of you are hiding a child, let that boy come home. And then he was just like, "What? I ain't hiding no son. I have a son here.
Right.
He's here everywhere. That's his son has been on his Instagram 1,000 times.
That is crazy.
That's 3 years because
right.
of that. Fucking amazing. Love that diss track. My favorite diss track of all time. And Nicki Minaj's "Stupid Hoe" because she just says "stupid hoe" repeatedly, and it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that song, actually, to be honest.
Really? What'd you say, Miles?
I was gonna mention that one because you had fucking talked about it the other day.
It's so great. It's just her going, "You're a stupid hoe. You're a stupid hoe," and then she has background growing, "stupid." Like it's so fucking.
It's a childish. I love it. Yeah, it's childish as shit.
Who was that?
But it's fucking effective.
Who was that against? Lil Kim?
Yep, Lil Kim. It was
probably.
Lil Kim.
It's always against Lil Kim. Yeah. God damn, bro, their beef is like so deep. Like I can't. I know. Yeah. No, Nicki is like. What's up?
No, it was just Lil Kim felt like Nicki jacked her whole flow. That was it. But
yeah. No, I was just saying like she needs to like calm down a little bit because she's had beef with like fucking everybody. You know, like show some love, like but then again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, who are we
like all the other Nicki. Every time there's like another female rapper, like Nicki ends up with some beef with them. Like, she had her beef with, like, fucking Cardi. She had her beef with Lil' Kim. She had her beef with Remy. She had her beef with, you know what I mean? But, like, she's territorial, I guess. She's like, I'm the like main bitch, and ain't nobody taking my spot. So I see where it comes from, but I don't necessarily agree with it.
I'll say the beef with Lil' Kim was not on her. That was definitely on Lil' Kim because Lil' Kim initiated it, and then they had to go back. But ever since then, it's kind of been like Nicki has been. You know what she reminds me of? Fucking 50 Cent. When anytime anybody does anything 50 Cent doesn't like, he's
right.
Like, that's what it feels like. The same.
Right.
But now people don't fuck with her for that same shit, and it's just like, man, like, do you really have to live long enough to become the villain to see this whole thing through?
Right. Nah, for sure.
Wait, what are you doing, boss?
Literally anything and everything else.
Let's go back. Hey, let's go. Let's go back to that Sha'carrie shit, bro.
No, y'all were fine.
Let's go back to that. That Olympic shit.
No, I was completely fine with you guys talking music, and I was fine. I was listening. It's not last time, I promise you. I have nothing to say about Kanye because I don't want to start a war. All
right.
My mama told me if I ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. So I didn't say anything. Y'all got your time. Then you started talking about fucking.
All right, we're gonna
rap battles, and I was honestly listening because I didn't listen to the Nicki rap battle, or not rap battle, but like I didn't pay attention to any of those beefs. So I honestly just didn't have much. I was listening because I was learning shit, and I was like doing stream shit.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
I think the Sha'carrie
now let's switch topics. We can talk music. Yeah.
Look, my bad. I was gonna say that we'll come back to it because I know Jarrell wants to, but also it's fucking hilarious because
it's some racist shit. Let's be real. It's some racist shit. Michael Phelps was smoking weed. He didn't get shit. Okay, it's racist as fuck.
The only thing I'll say this about the Michael Phelps situation. The Michael Phelps situation didn't happen during the Olympics. The thing that, as far as him getting caught smoking weed, what did happen relatively close, and I could have my timeline mixed up, but he got caught with 2 DUIs repeatedly, and that didn't fuck with anything that he did. That didn't fuck with anything. So
because alcohol is fucking purely legal, but weed is highly illegal.
And that's my fucking reason. If Simone would have drunk herself into a coma,
Sha'carrie,
nobody would have said, or God damn it. Like, who do I keep saying Simone Richardson for? I don't. If
you mixing up your black girls, bro.
Yeah, you're black girls in the Olympics.
Come on, bro.
I am listening. I support black. We support black women here because of.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
You know, saying that out loud didn't sound right.
It didn't. It didn't. Notice how I just went the other way. I'm like, I'm gonna just let this man dig this ditch. I will try to get him out of it after. This man is just go ahead.
No, we do though.
But
it's better to
we support black women at BOF. There we go.
For sure.
I'm so glad you noticed that our name is BOF. Just both.
Hey, can y'all tell me where that came from? Because I don't know the reference.
Oh, so BOF is because of Fergie, and it's literally because that is what started off this podcast. Jarrell had his own thing for a long time, and I kept wanting to be a guest on it, but it never happened. And then one Friday,
I didn't want to. It was literally because every time I was like, "Hey, I need to get more people involved," my computer would be like, "All right, we're shitting the bed now. We're shitting the bed."
And then one random ass Friday, I was watching Fergie videos during the day, and I'm like, had this thought. I'm like, she should be hot, but she's not. Like, I can't figure out what's wrong with Fergie. I can't figure it out. Like, if you look at Fergie, break it down, she's like, each piece of her is hot. Like, her body is banging and all this shit. But like, you put her together and you're just like, eh. And from that conversation I had with myself, I was just like, I want to see what Jarrell has to say on this, because that nigga is very opinionated. So like, we hop in a Facebook chat, and we stream it. We put it on live. And so ever since then, we've been doing this every Friday. And so we named the podcast because of Fergie, because of Fergie, it happened.
I see. Well, if this really blows up, then one day y'all are gonna have to apologize to her. You know that, right?
If this blows up and Fergie becomes a guest on our podcast, I will personally apologize.
Life is a simulation, then. All right, there's no.
You have to kiss her feet, bro. You have to kiss her feet.
Absolutely.
You have to kiss her feet as a apology.
All right, so first off, if this blows up, it'll blow up in about like 5 or 6 years. So this is 5 or 6 years from now, Fergie, who's not as hot as like the past Fergie that we see in the videos, who we still call not hot. So like, it's not.
No, bro. I don't know.
Look, Fergie is hot, but not hot. It's like she has all the fucking building blocks to be hot. Like, you have all these pieces to make a perfect cube, but for some reason it makes a rhombus, and it's just not there.
Do you know who Ben Simmons is?
Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a basketball. Ben Simmons is a basketball player for my Philadelphia 76ers, right? And he's built like LeBron James, and he doesn't shoot the ball. And everybody's like, bro, you have literally all the skill sets to be great if you just fucking shoot. That is literally how you're talking about Fergie right now, and it's funny as shit to me.
It's so fucking true to me. I'm so confused. All right, what the fuck? Is this only on my screen? Okay. It just doesn't make sense.
That's funny, though.
So I'm going to bring up a question. I have a question. I wanted to bring it up. Jarrell knew about the question, but he didn't know what I was going to ask. Just said it was a racist question. Or not a racist question. It was a race question, and it was part of the whole thing that made this podcast going to be spicy.
Okay.
I'm curious what both of you guys have to say about this. But what is something that you do, either consciously or subconsciously? What is something you do or don't do because of your race? I will give you a perfect example of this. Because I am black, when I go to like the gas station, I make sure that I buy something because I don't want them to think I'm stealing.
Okay. Fair point.
I see.
Like, because your race,
I feel
like it has like changed your way of like doing things, and it's just like it's so ingrained now.
I got you. I got one for you. When it's late at night, I usually take walks like late as shit, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Usually just going to Cub Foods or some shit like that because it's not too far for me. But if I'm walking late at night and I see a white woman walking towards me, I go to the opposite side of the street.
And it's not because you're gonna do anything or you think she's gonna.
It's for
my safety.
Right.
It's for my personal safety.
Because you're.
Like, I'm not dealing with it. I don't want. If anything happens to this white woman, it could possibly get traced back to me, and I don't have the time for it. So no.
Yep.
I've got two that come to mind. So one is back. I don't do this anymore. I used to, but like back in like high school and some of college, I used to talk shit about brown people. Like I used to say like, oh, you know, they're so goofy, they're all this, they're all that, like they're all like so nerdy, all this shit. Cause I was like hating on them to try and feel accepted by like, you know, white people or other people. But I stopped doing that because I was like, dude, that's just internalized racism. And then probably the second thing I do is, you know how Indians have like stereotype for being like cheap, you know, like that's the thing. So I think I still do this. Mason. I still like, I'm always the first one to I'm always the first one to pay. You know what I mean? Like I'm always the one like pulling out my card. I'm like, yo, I got this type shit. So that's probably mine too.
Isn't that so fucking shitty, bro? That you have to fucking fight stereotypes for your whole fucking race. Same thing with like tipping. Like I make sure that I tip decent because I don't want to hear any shit about black men not tipping.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Any of that fuckery, bro. No time for it.
The one thing I like about tipping is that you know that money is going directly to the wait person, like the wait staff, and it's like, you know, I don't ever tip below 20% unless it was bad service. So 20% is where I start, and then like I can go like 25, 30 sometimes even if it's like really good service. So it just like goes straight to the people instead of like, you know, like going to the business and then the business. That's the one good thing about tipping. But I still think we should do it the way Europe does it, where everyone gets paid a living wage and then tips are like rare occasions type shit.
Yeah, 100%. I'm right with you on that.
100.
It's bullshit that we don't do it, but also when people do add gratuity to checks and everything, when you're at certain restaurants, you do see people being like, "What the fuck is this?" Because they're not so used to it. But I do.
Yeah, we're just not used to
cultural change.
So something else that I do because I'm black. I don't live anywhere outside the city. I purposely live in the city because I'm black. And it is because every time I have gone outside the city for any kind of like extended point, I have felt the racism of those people where I was. And it was in Minnesota, it was in Texas. Like I just felt it. So I'm like, I feel this less in the city. I feel safer in the city, so I live in the city. I love the country. I love like seeing the stars. You can't see the stars in fucking city. I love seeing the stars at night in the country. But also, I feel like the craziest shit happens out there. So like, I'm gonna live where I feel safest. And there's a couple other things. There's a couple other things that happen. Like it was just in my head earlier this week when I was like looking up shit. Just I do a lot of things because of my race, like because it's been so ingrained in my like thing that you're black, you can't do this. Getting pulled over by a cop, my hand doesn't leave the fucking wheel.
Oh right.
I automatically like I get pulled over, I pull out my two things, and then my hands are on the wheel.
That's not even a bad one. Like the tipping extra at restaurants or whatever, like that one's like whatever. But as far as that goes, the cop thing, that's a safety thing. You need to do that. You need to do that. Even though it's not right, even though you shouldn't have to, you need to do that just to protect yourself.
Oh, yeah. A lot of it is because I'm trying to protect myself and not because of anything else. It's like I'm trying to protect myself, but I'm protecting myself because other people fear me because I'm black. Or like they have this
for no reason.
Yeah, they have this preformed notion that, oh, I'm a black guy in a fucking random store, I'm probably gonna steal something. Like I've been through this enough that like I have learned to do these things. So I was wondering what other people do or if they have the same experience as I do. You know?
Do you guys feel nervous when you're in places where you know you're the only person of color there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all an example. I went camping when I was on vacation, and I'm in the middle of a fucking bumfuck Montana, and I know that there are no other black people here. Like I physically can feel in my spirit I'm the only melanated person for the next 45 miles. All right, so there's nothing I can do about this.
You get 20% even if someone is shitty. I don't think I could give 20% if someone's shitty.
Nah, you got it.
Wait. No. Finish your story though.
Yeah, finish your story. Yeah, sorry, I just had to mention the comment.
So, what's it called? Yeah, I'm in the middle of the fucking woods. I know there's nobody of color anywhere near here. Like for a minute, and like I remember like I was like, yo, if shit go left, I'm fucked. Like I could take maybe 2 or 3 of them. But if they just decide to have an impromptu Klan rally here, I'm on a t-shirt. That's it.
That's it.
There's nothing I can do about it. I have to accept that fact. And that shit does fucking suck so bad that I have to like keep that type of thing. But it's survival, bro. Like I gotta keep my mindset on shit like that.
Like, it's something you have to do.
I'm saying, bro, like even like something as little as being like, man, it's like it's late and it's dark out here. Should I go to the bathroom? Like having that thought of being like, if I get jacked out here, that's it. No one's finding me. Like I'm out of here. And like it really does fucking suck that I have to like process.
No, it sucks that you have to do that, but I'd rather just be safe than sorry.
Oh yeah,
unless I'm trying to make a point. If I'm trying to make a point, I will head first walk into that bar with all white people and introduce myself to every single one of them to be like, I'm not a threat and I'm not scared of you type shit, you know? But I have to be in the right mindset to do that. So
I was about to say, bro,
it's not just gonna happen on like any day. Yeah.
Don't that shit
it does sometimes, yeah, for sure.
Like when you feel like you gotta put on a face to be like, hey guys, we all can be cool here. Like you can't just
you have to be the bigger person.
Fucking human being, like you piece of shit.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks, bro.
It does. Like you are right, Yvette. People should see people and not color. I 100% agree. One of the things that I had to do when I was young, you guys don't know me when I was young. You guys didn't know me when I was younger. You guys know me now. I have this really long hair. I've always had long hair. Growing up, like if you see pictures of me as a kid, it's either I had short hair up until I was like 5 maybe, and then my hair grew. I grew my hair, or my mom grew my hair obviously, but I had braids, French braids the entire time, cornrows or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I called them braids because they were just French braids. I got my hair braided. And I cut it, like I had it all through school. That I was known as a kid with like French braids. Like they saw me, they're like, oh, it's him. He looks like Little Bow Wow because Little Bow Wow also has braids. That's how they fucking, like it. As a kid, I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But as an adult, I'm like, they only said that because I was fucking like black and braids. That's what they saw. But after
I hope you find these bastards for saying that and fight them individually.
Yeah, I was like, I look like Little Bow Wow and Little Romeo. They both had braids. We were all black, so we all looked alike.
You're not even the same skin complexion as these motherfuckers. No. You pieces of shit. Yo, if any of you who said that to this man are watching, go fuck yourself. You racist bitch. You fucking twat. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Like, I haven't even gotten to the point yet.
It's like being like, hey, Miles, you kind of look like Akon, bro. You kind of look like Akon, bro.
Right?
Like, bro, you don't look nothing like he's bald. Like, he's like bald and black as hell. Like,
I would have took that shit on the chin and kept it moving. But you piece of
right.
Romeo, you're a racist.
Little Romeo, hold on. Let me see what he looks like again.
Light skin.
Little Romeo.
Light skin braids. I mean, he
oh
probably
my God,
doesn't look like that now.
Looks nothing.
Yeah, like I could pull up a picture of me as a child.
Nothing like Miles, bro.
Yeah, if I pulled up a picture of me as a child, you would not be like, oh yeah, that's fucking Lil Romeo, or that's Bow Wow. No, we look nothing alike. But that's what they thought.
Find your class picture, and I'm helping you run fades with everybody for that. That's just a violation, bro.
But funny. Like, all right, so I had braids all through.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Lil Bow Wow either.
Yeah, all through elementary school, all through middle school. And then I got to high school, and I had to start looking for a job. I was around the age you can get a job. No one would hire me. I was applying everywhere. No one hired me. And then I cut my hair because me and my mom were talking about it, and she's like, it's a lot more professional of a look. And that's what the words were, it was a more professional look to cut my hair. So I cut my hair, and I almost got a job right away. I didn't get a job like right away, but like I got a job at that point. Now I'm not saying it's like that it's related. So I cut my hair, so I got a job. It was just the fact that it was a lot harder to get that job, in my opinion. it might have been something
I'm
different.
Sure.
But still, like,
do y'all remember the early 2000s when white dudes had this shit called the frohawk or the faux hawk?
Yes.
Where it was just gelled hair into the shape of a fucking triangle. How suck my balls if you allow
I think I tried to do that once,
in your fucking office and tell black people that their braids and dreads are unprofessional. Racist twat. You let these people come 100%. In with gelled bullshit and call it work attire. Fuck you, asshole. Oh, I remember that shit. White people just literally got to wake up in the morning, don't do anything, and go to work, and it was just a day in the office. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Oh,
but
and
I didn't want to make this a super controversial episode. I just wanted to like figure out if my background was like anyone else's. Some used glue. Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, you gotta be playing. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying.
Here's the thing.
I know you lying.
I didn't actually face that much racism growing up in Plano because it's a very diverse place. There's a lot of black people, Indian people, Hispanic people, like all of that. I didn't face that much, and not in college either because it's a very like liberal. Dallas in no, but when I lived in fucking Irving, the people there were fucking racist, bro, for sure. Oh, for sure. So
wait, real quick. Yvette said I saw a kid apply glue to stick up his head. He's in jail right now. He's in jail, and if he's not, he's get him out of here. You don't need to be on the streets. You don't need to be part of society with that stupid shit.
No, it's also can we talk about the fact that why does the way your hair look even affect how you're able to do your job? People? You know what I mean? Like we're having a discussion about is the faux hawk appropriate or is the dreads appropriate? Like, bro, let just people do whatever the fuck they want, and then if they're doing their job, they're doing their job.
I can't make this stuff up. So. But I'm completely
with you. It's I mean, all of it is based off of European types to make them feel comfortable and okay at work and everything like that. Or okay out in the world just doing the shit that they want to do.
Right.
Boomers, that's why.
You knew me with short hair and then I got the fucking locks. Now,
Yeah.
I actually went and asked Reagan if it's not if it's cool, but I'm like, it's not gonna be a fucking problem, is it? Like, I don't see anything in the handbook. Like, I actually had to look at the handbook.
Damn.
You guys check? Did you guys check it? It was there. The Brita filter. But yeah, I checked the handbook. It wasn't there, and I've checked with him because, like, I know some places it would be a problem. Like, some people would actually have a problem with it. He didn't have a problem with it. Obviously, Reagan's fucking cool. Our HR was pretty cool, so like they weren't gonna do any shit. I checked with him on when I started coloring it. It's just stupid shit.
This is the same job where people were.
We're not going down that.
Same conversation we had last time that is no longer on the internet.
Right.
You scrubbed it out.
I scrubbed it out. I have
we got a little bit too loose.
I got a copy of it.
We got a little bit too loose with the conversations last time.
I love it. Y'all didn't say any names, but it was just
it was clear.
But, and I want to keep critiques episodes up, so we will leave that alone. But I just wanted that comment.
This is
right. But that is the one. Yes, that is the one.
All right.
Yeah. But like,
all right. Let's see. Oh, I want to hit this. Oh, my bad. Finish your thought.
Yeah. It was just even after working there, and I started that job search, for like a year looking for a job. I didn't ever I went to interviews, but most of the time it was online interviews. So like we were just on the phone, so they couldn't even tell my hair. My final job, they found out I had hair, and they had no problem with it, which I'm great with. I'm fine.
They found out I had hair.
They found out I had. I say it like that, but they found we had an interview, and They like saw my hair and they didn't say a single word, which is fantastic. I don't want them to. They shouldn't have to. They shouldn't be able to. So it's great, but I bet like 10 years ago this would have been a fucking problem.
Oh, absolutely.
His delay is back, by the way. Oh no, I knew his delay was back about like 15 minutes ago. I just didn't say anything. It works. We can communicate.
You're fine though. It comes in and out.
Huh. It might be my internet. I don't know.
It honestly, it looks like you're in a fucking foreign film. Like, that's all it is. Just sometimes your mouth moves and no words come out, and then words come out. It's fine.
Should I reconnect again?
Nah, it's cool.
It takes like a second.
I mean, if it takes a second, it takes a second. You can do it. It'll throw.
I'm having flashbacks. I feel like we did this like last time. Am I having
No, we did.
Okay, cool.
Hi, this is what it looks like when people drop out. I don't feel like fixing it because he's coming back. Oh, there he is. There we go.
By the way, I have turned off my fan and my air conditioner and then closed the window because I live in the ghetto and then people like yelling things. And I am sweating. Oh, God. I'm going to die.
Yeah, so I mentioned that I was cold before the stream, and I think Becca turned off the AC. I am now sitting in front of this fucking light in 2 shirts, and I'm hot. Like, I had to get dressed for stream, so now I'm hot. So we're just dealing with this.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire, baby.
This man's a sad. All right, so you wanted to talk about something. You're about to swap topics. What were you about to say?
Yeah, the gender roles thing. Oh, are you dipping out?
Oh my God, no,
Jarrell?
I'm not dipping out.
No, not you. Oh, okay, I thought you said okay.
Oh no,
I heard something, but no, okay.
I have pants on here, and they might not last the episode, but continue.
No one will be the wiser.
No,
I did 3 whole episodes.
I wanted to talk
pants
about
on.
this gender role thing and the friendships thing. I want to talk about both them.
All right, yeah.
Let's go with the. You know what? I want to keep this spicy. We started spicy. We've continued Let's continue spicy and talk about gender roles. Let's 3 straight men talk about gender roles.
Because that's what the world needs.
That's what the world needs. The only thing the world needs now is if we were also white. Like,
I was about to say, if we were white, this is what
fucking
people
perfect.
Come for.
3 straight men talking about gender roles, and this one was brought up because of a clip I saw of I don't remember his real name. Something is it Mackie? Anthony Mackie? The dude that plays. Yeah. The dude that plays Falcon, not Hawkeye, Falcon.
Not Hawkeye.
In
the
Marvel movies.
You should have said Papa Doc.
Look, he plays Falcon in those Marvel movies. I saw a clip where he was like, he basically said like, if Daddy wants a sandwich, get Daddy a sandwich. And he literally said the word Daddy too, by the way. I'm not throwing that in there for any. Weird. But like, he was like, if Daddy wants a sandwich, you get Daddy a sandwich. And they're like, he wholeheartedly believes in like the classic gender roles. And he made the point of, if we're walking down a street and a dude comes at you sideways, you're expecting me to lay him out. You want me to continue that role. So when I want a sandwich, you make me a sandwich. And he was wholeheartedly believing this shit. So I wanted to talk about gender roles. Now we can.
All right, who first?
Gender roles as it pertains to a relationship, not gender roles as it pertains.
Gender roles as it pertains to a relationship.
They ain't gonna treat us like we didn't, like we took everything down.
This is the point where we get canceled. Or no, I'm joking.
No, I've actually got a pretty tame opinion on this. But I actually believe it. I'm not just saying it to say it. So I believe people should just do whatever the fuck they want to do as long as they're not forcing their views on someone else. So like, for example, For example, I dress very
I'm just turning my
flamboyantly,
AC
as you can
on.
clearly see. All right. All right, bet. I dress very flamboyantly. So on, someone passing by, sometimes I have my nails painted, I'll have like my hair colored, like all very like feminine things, stereotypically feminine things. And I just don't care. But then other things I'm still like masculine with. Like I have like I have like a beard. I go to the gym, I work out, like I'm like hairy, like all these things I'm like stereotypically masculine with. I just don't give a shit about what gender roles are and aren't exist. And then in a relationship, it's like do whatever, whoever's better at the thing, just do that. So like if the guy in the relationship is better at like cooking, then the guy should cook. If the girl is better, then the girl should cook. If they both suck at cooking, eat out. Like, you know what I mean? Or like someone else cook and then get mama to cook and then bring it home and then share it. I don't know. I really just don't care about it. So.
Okay. No, I'm with you, bro. Look, man, do whatever the fuck makes y'all happy, bro. Whatever you decide in your relationship is everybody's fucking role for shit. Just fucking go with that, G. I don't. It's dumb that we had those type of archetypes and everything. Well, let me say this while we're already on the subject, because I actually did have something like this conversation with my homie, but that's more of a relationship shit. But anyway, it was like. Never mind. Well, I'll get to it. I'll come back to that at the end of it because that's a little bit different.
You can bet I tripped. Oh heck no! Fucking Yvette.
Wait, what happened?
Yvette said someone once dropped food and told me that I'm a woman and I should pick it up. You can bet I tripped. Oh heck no! Oh heck no! Yeah.
See
no.
That why would you fucking be that way? Why would you be a piece of shit like that? Like, to somebody. Oh,
I don't get it.
Did you stab him? You don't say if you stabbed him. I'm just gonna assume that you stabbed him.
Don't look. Don't stab people, but stab them. I didn't say that. It was a one-eyed man. I clearly have two eyes. I agree, but I'm gonna add to it. It's always scary when someone says a but. I'm gonna add to it in the sense that I think there should be some equality in, and by equality I mean like, let's say the man cooks. In my relationship, I cook. I love cooking, so I cook. But then I don't want to do the dishes after I cook, so you clean.
Yeah. That's fair. I agree.
If I do the laundry, fold them. In a sense.
Yeah.
So in a sense, I don't believe in gender roles, but at the same time, I believe in if I'm doing one thing, you should be doing the other part, like the other half. We should make this a whole team. Like we should be a team about this. But I also feel weird
agree.
whenever
100%.
So if I'm like, man, I'm hungry,
Critique,
and
you
she's
hear
like,
me?
oh, I'll make you a sandwich.
Okay, perfect.
Nah.
Wait, did I cut off?
I don't hear him. Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know if we're live or not.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, you fix that. Hey, Miles, we missed the last 30 seconds of what you said.
Are we back?
You should be.
I think so.
I don't know if we're still live, but you should be back.
Let's check if I'm still live. Chat, are we still live? Can you hear me? Can you guys actually say something if we're still live? Because it appears that we are still live for me. We did freeze for a moment. We did drop connection. We are still technically red. But we're sending kilobytes. We had this problem earlier. I don't know what happened. I just spiked. Everything that I see shows that we are still live. But I might not be.
If we're still live on Facebook, then that's probably.
That's a good question. We're still live on Facebook? Okay. Chat just didn't want to let me know that we're still live. Oh, nope, there they go. Now I just got the we're live still thing comments from you guys. Thank you. So what was I saying?
All right, so Miles, you were saying something along the lines of like, if someone does one part of something, then the partner should do the other part. So if you cook, then your significant other should clean. If you like do the laundry, the significant other should fold it, or go 50-50, like one person does it one day, one person does it the other, like something like that.
Yes,
And I agree.
Think...
But you
Go ahead.
You were saying and then you said, and then we didn't hear it.
Oh, so I guess "but" wasn't the wrong right thing to say. What I want, or what I think, is that you should bring something to the table. So if you can't cook, you should do something else. So in the sense, I don't believe in the traditional gender roles, but if that's your role in the fucking house or in the like partnership, that is your role. So like, it's not gender role, but it is a role. How do you guys feel about that?
I agree.
Look, man. Yeah, I agree. It's just I don't. I'm trying to think of a traditional gender role that I'm like into, but like I don't know.
I'm gonna be 100% real. I love to cook, but honestly, I really wish one day I would come home and like I have food waiting for me. Like I would love to have that.
That's fair.
Like cooked food or food.
That's okay to want that.
Nate agrees in principle, but it's a lot harder to implement. It is a lot harder. I have that issue.
I agree.
Now. I shouldn't. I talk about my relationship on stream anyway.
You mean like have a dinner cooked for you, or have food just be like, hey, I ordered you your favorite.
No, like dinner cooked for me. Like I want home cooked meals. I don't really like eating out a lot, even though I do it too fucking often. Like
you ain't got no kids. It's okay. You ain't buying Pampers.
But like,
so here's what I'd say about that, Miles.
I was just gonna say like the traditional gender roles have their benefits, but it's mostly only for the men. So like,
real quick side note, while you said benefits for men, right? So me and my homie were talking about this. When I was younger, like when I first moved out, we had this dude move in with us, who was my roommate's goddad, and he was going through a divorce, and his girl ended up taking, or his wife ended up taking the house and all his other shit. And that's when I was just like, oh, this really is life. Like, this happens to guys. Like, I now have this strange grown man in my house because his house was taken by his wife. That's not his wife anymore. So, while we're talking about traditional shit, do you guys, like, believe in prenups or no? There we go. I love it for free. All right. Are you guys, if you guys were to get married tomorrow, would you go ahead and place one out?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. It seems terrible. I kind of feel bad. It feels
hold on.
What's the terrible?
What's no? Here's the assumption. You're assuming I'm making more anyways. Well, how do you know my girl isn't gonna make more money than me?
Bro, I said.
How do you know she doesn't need the prenup from me?
So,
bro, I said that same thing. I'm like, why you want me to limit you, baby? Huh?
Right.
Why can't you go be Oprah? I don't want you for your potential Oprah money.
No.
I want you for you.
Like if I meet a girl who's got more money than me, she should get a prenup against me, and I would be totally cool with that because it's like whatever.
Just never.
And I'm not emasculated by that. Like shit. If anything, I'm happy. I'm like, damn, you can pay. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm with it.
So for me, I am going to get one because I know that I make decent money. I can fucking take care of myself. I'm currently taking care of myself. And I usually end up dating girls who don't make as much as me. Not their fault. I mean, sort of. I mean,
not purposeful. It just so happens.
Purposeful.
Right.
It just sort of happens.
Right. That's some real Drake shit over there, man. That's some real Drake shit, man.
I did date some girls that made more than me. I was fine with that. It was strange in the sense that, like, she made more than me, but she also wanted her man to take care of her. So I'm like, this doesn't fucking work when you make more than me.
I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. Yeah.
You don't. Yeah. So I have.
It's like whoever is able. Oh, sorry, man. I keep cutting you off.
No, you're fine. You go. You're the guest. You do you. I talk enough.
No, you go. You finish your thought, and then I'll follow up.
So like, my thought was, it's weird because like I had that thing where like for a while I'm like I'm making much, or I'm making enough, and I make enough extra because I like fucking could spend my money on whatever. I could probably take care of somebody for a little bit. Like I could take care of somebody, and I would want to do that because I feel like that's the man's job. And there it goes again. There's a gender role that's just ingrained in my head from when I was young. It's a man's role to take care of a woman.
Are you doing it because you're a man, or are you doing it because you care about the person that you're with, and you're just like, I want to do nice things for you?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Have you done it for women you don't give a shit about? Is my question.
No, I don't take care of women I don't give a shit about because I don't give women I don't give a shit about my time of day.
That's what I'm saying though. So like, if you care about her, do you feel like it's more of a like, I give a fuck about you, I want to provide for you because I care about you? You feel me?
Yes.
More than because if you were just buying random girls dinner to stun out because you're like, no, I'm the man around this bitch to just
right.
Then that'd be a lot different.
You do that on dates.
Also, nothing is like static, right? Nothing is static. So I might have a really nice job where I'm making twice as much as my girl this year. Then I get fired or laid off. Then I'm making nothing. Then she's making more. Then she gets a promotion and she's making more. And then I have to get a lower paying job, or maybe I'm freelancing for a bit. So it's not like it's whoever in the relationship can provide more at the time should be the person who does that. And then it changes as you go. That's how I see it.
Okay, but what about dating?
What do you mean?
Do you think the man should pay for dinner if he takes a girl out?
I always offer, but if the girl is like, I want to split this, I'm like, that's cool. If she's like, no, I want to pay, I'm like, that's cool too. I really don't care. I just offer because it's like expected, but yeah.
What are we talking about?
But it's expected. It's a role. It's a gender role there.
It is a role.
Are we talking about first dates? Or are we just talking about like, hey, me and you are going out?
First dates together. Or multiple dates, like first 5 dates, I guess. I don't know.
I don't even be counting dates like that. But I will say this: first date, my pro tip: bring her over and cook for her. Okay, call it a day.
You're still paying for that shit.
Yeah, but it's grocery money. It's not going out money.
No. But here.
Really?
This is usually my move. This is usually what I do. The last date I went on, I was like, all right, so I paid, blah, 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 all this. And then I was like, all right, you get the next one. Cool? That's my move. I do that all the time. I'm like, all right, I'll pay. You get the next one. Cool?
No,
boom.
That's a pro move.
And it doesn't have to match exactly money-wise either. Like, if it's a cheaper date, but the effort and the thought is put into it, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah. So, I think... Well, at least when I was dating, I paid for a lot of those dates because, I mean, like, if it's something simple, like we're just meeting for coffee, you buy your own shit, you buy your own coffee. But, like, if we're going to, like, food or something like that, I always pay because I feel like it's my role to pay. Like, it's ingrained in my head that men pay for that. And it is a thing that I think a lot of dudes do, but also... I think a lot of women take advantage of that. Or not really take advantage of that, but they'll say they don't believe in gender roles, but they want dudes to pay for the dinner. And it's just like, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. I agree.
I think you guys date way more than I've been dating. Now I'm looking at this, thinking about this.
I used to date a lot. Or in hindsight, it seems like a lot. At the time, I was super fucking lonely, and I felt like I never went on dates. So
Well, now I have a.
It's varied a lot for me, bro. To be honest, like I barely had any luck in high school, and then in college when I started, I got into I barely had any luck then, and then I got into a relationship, and that lasted for a couple years, and so I wasn't dating around then. I mean, I was just dating the girl I was seeing. And then I had like a dry spell, and then I had a hoe phase, and then I had like another relationship, and then another hoe phase, and then another dry spell, and then like COVID dry spell, which is like the worst. And now I'm like hoeing out on a different level. So
No,
you outside.
You know.
Critique said, "I'm outside, baby.
Critique.
We outside."
It's brown boy summer, baby. It's brown boy summer.
We're here, baby.
He's fucking going. So like, I think I had my hoe phase in college, and then like, I still did hoe shit up to like a certain point. Like I didn't stop hoeing, but I also was just like, hoeing's not my main goal anymore. My main goal was trying to find the shorty, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like I was trying to find my girl, but I also wasn't gonna pass up those right nows. Like if I saw us not being together, but those cheeks were nice, I was going after it.
Hey,
But at the same time, I was also spending money and like paying for these dates because, again, I felt that pressure in the gender role that men should take care of the check.
What constitutes a hoe phase?
Where you're,
I just see it as you're talking to more than like 2 or 3 girls at a time, like like more than just like texting them.
And you're actively only trying.
So you're like
cheeks.
meeting up for like. Nah, I can't ever do that, bro. That's never me. That is like never ever me.
I mean, okay,
I'm too much of like a lover boy.
I'm too.
Wait, are you being serious?
I'm for real. I'm for real, bro.
No, but critique, like it's just us. Okay, come on.
It's just us.
It's just us
Look,
in the audience.
skip what's happening in the audience.
Hey,
Forget that we're on YouTube and Facebook. Nobody's in chat.
I'll give y'all the. Now I'll give y'all the juicy details in private, because I'll tell y'all.
I'm not even worried about all that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
I'll give y'all all those
details. Like no, but you were just like no one night stands, no nothing.
I've had a few, but like,
okay,
I didn't enjoy them that much. I mean, they were fun for what they were, but
I can say on record that I've only ever had 2 one-night stands, and it was only because the second time just didn't work out. I don't have one night stands. I have a one, like 2-3 sessions, and then we're like, all right, we're good now. But like, I never had a girl just be like, one and I'm done. It's always like, one, can we do that? Like, you want to run that back?
Right.
It's the best 2 out of 3, baby. Best 2 out of 3. Best 3 out of 5. You know.
I agree.
The best 3 out of 5.
But hey, we'll have this conversation like.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about gender roles, not cheeks.
I'm definitely.
Hey, that's part of the gender role.
I'm saying. And you know what? Actually, no. I'm in all seriousness, in all dead seriousness, I think one of my biggest issues that I've had in the relationships that I've been like in as of late has been like I really would just like to have like sex and hang out. And I know that sounds like a oxymoron, but like I feel like sex is the thing that like is my thing. Like how do I explain it? I know you're going to have fun with me. I know that if I'm also asking you to come hang out with me, I have fun with you. But also, what are we doing? Like, what do them cheeks do? And I feel like if as long as I tell you what I'm about up front and then you agree to that, I think it's okay to be that way. But the problem
if you're upfront about it, I think
like, all right.
Yeah,
Bro,
I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine as long as you're upfront.
Every advice I tell a dude, whenever like I'm talking to a dude for some like giving him advice, I'm like, just be upfront with what you want. If you're not,
just be upfront about it.
Feeling,
and you know what's funny?
That's all they want.
You know what's funny? When you do that, they fuck with you more.
Yeah.
If you tell them up front, like, hey, I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere, they're like, bet.
So here's where things get different, because then people ask me, all right, well, let's do something serious, like, hey, like, let's move in together, or how do you feel about children? And then I'm like, what the fuck?
All right, what is your thing you're telling them?
What do you mean?
So, like, we're saying you got to be up front and just tell them what's up. What is the what's up for you? Are you saying, hey, I think we can go the distance? Or are you saying, hey, I just want to, like, keep this chill and we just, like, see you in the morning? Like, what are you telling these women? Because if you're saying, I think we can go the distance, you have to understand that the distance for some people is, like, a straight-up marathon while you're just trying to get that sprint off.
So, never said that. I've never said, hey, we're going to go. Well, let me not say never. I've said it maybe once. But I've never sold anybody that dream. That's not what I do. But I do go, hey, off rip, day one, I'm like, hey, these are the things. I have a whole list of shit. I don't know if I should say it.
I mean...
hey, we'll save it. We'll save it in the.
There's certain needs that I need to be met about 3 times a week, and if I'm not getting that, I'm not a happy Jarrell. You feel me? And it's just like, if we get into a situation, I tell you these things. These are the things that I need, and then people are always like, "Oh yeah, definitely. Like, we could get that cracking." But then 3 weeks in, they're like, "Well, can we slow up?" And I'm like, "But no, because." I'm holding up my end. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm out here.
At that point, it's communication.
The 3 a.m. text. But that's what I'm saying. And then I run into the situation. Also, the kid thing. That's also a major thing that I run into a lot. Is people being like, "All right, but what?" They just
want some Jarrell babies.
Yeah, but you're who? No, though. Like, no. Why? Like, you know, real shit. I said this earlier in the week, but raising kids is ghetto as fuck, bro. Like, that shit's dumb as shit, bro.
I agree.
Real fucking shit, G. Real fucking shit, dog. That's no fucking ghetto shit I've ever fucking heard.
Especially with the way shit's been going lately, bro. The fucking West Coast is on fire. The fucking shit is hell is freezing over. Climate change, fucking nuclear war. Like, goddamn, we might have a Trump 2.0. Like, you want to bring a kid into this? Into this shit?
I agree with you, but I give no fuck about that. Like, I look at it as, like, say you're chilling in your house, right? And then somebody goes, hey, about 10 months from now, your cousin, who you haven't met, but you're related to, and their family is just going to come stay with you. They're not going to pay any bills, and they're very high maintenance. They also yell a lot because they don't know how to talk. And you just have to be that for for years of your life now. And also pay for them to do
for everything. Like 20 years.
I'm saying, right, for the rest of your life, this person now is connected to you, and for a good portion of it, they just get to live with you rent fucking free. I'm like, nigga, what? You wouldn't sign? No one signs up for that, bro. No one signs up for that. And I'm supposed to do it because this little nigga looks like me? Fuck out of here, bro.
No, see, this is why I always want to be the cool uncle, never the dad. I always want to be the cool uncle, bro, because I get to hang out with the kid, do all the fun shit, take him to go to fucking Six Flags, all that, and then you go to your fucking parents, and they will take. Right. Cool uncle, bro. Cool uncle right here, not dad.
I'm already. The only reason I have health insurance right now, this day, right, is because I need some help with paying for this vasectomy. And I just want to pay this little cheap ass copay and get everything handled, because I can't deal with that, bro. Oh my god, bro! I heard a child crying.
Thank you, Nate.
And just put my headphones on and kept my life moving. I don't have time.
Look,
wait, what did Nate say?
He's loving parenthood. I think.
Is he?
Yeah,
and good for him,
Nate's
man.
A dad. He loves parenthood. I love unclehood right now.
Does he? Did you always want to be a dad? Did you always want to be a dad, Nate? Wait, did you guys both? Do you guys both? Well, are you planning for the future to have kids?
Nah. If I did, I would adopt.
See, I plan on having kids at some point in the future. I plan on being a dad. It's
and that's
not
fine,
something
bro.
I've always
and that's
wanted.
Fine.
It's something I grew into.
I see.
Really? Do tell.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing, Miles. Well, we'll get to that in a second. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you're making the wrong move. That's not for me to decide. You make that decision for yourself. I'm just saying, at least hear our side out. And if you hear our side out and you don't agree with it, that's fine. So that's all. So, but continue how you grew into it.
Wait, Pratik and Miles, just don't say anything for like 30 seconds. You hear that silence? Now imagine someone fucking crying. Do you see how dumb that shit sounds? For no reason. They can't talk yet. You have to teach them to talk. What? How? I'm gonna be real with you. I was reading an article, and halfway through the article, I was like, how do I know how to read? Like, at some point, I'm not even reading. I'm just recognizing words. And I have to do this with a person.
Were you high? Were you high? At some point, you're like, this is just fucking lines on a piece of paper, but I know what it means somehow?
It's just word recognition. I tried to sound a word out that I didn't know the other day, and I thought I had Tourette's. I was like, my tongue is cramping up while it's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Yvette asks, what if you met the love of your life? But she wanted kid. What if Kat Denning just came to you? Was like, you and me could be forever, but we need to bring a kid in this world.
Do we have to raise it?
Yes. You have to raise this kid.
But you gotta think about it now, right?
You can't just be a fucking.
You gotta think about it.
Just
the love of your life shit does fuck up everything.
Oh my god, she doesn't want a dog. I'll live with a dog.
A dog is not the same.
How is it not? How is it not?
I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna throw you out a 10-story building. You cannot say a dog and a child are the same fucking thing.
Why are you throwing me out of a 10-story building?
Because you're completely wrong. It's 3 strikes, you're out. You were wrong about fucking lasagna. You were wrong about. I don't even remember the second thing you were wrong about.
Do you like lasagna real quick?
I don't love lasagna, but I don't hate lasagna. It's just kind of there.
It's a boring ass food, nigga. Thank you so much.
Do you think spaghetti is better than lasagna, though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Spaghetti's not great, but it's better.
So. These niggas would probably eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich over a fucking, a nice-ass sub. This is what I'm hearing.
You don't know what the fuck I'm about, nigga. You don't know my fucking life, nigga.
Hey, you pulled it out, bro. You pulled it out.
The fuck you think this is, homie? These Uncrustables been going hard since all
time. He was like, hey, hold on. Let me get my
talking about. What you mean, nigga? Let me tell you how good that shit is, bro. This isn't even this isn't even the Uncrustable shit, bro. This is the generic gas station PB&J shit, bro. I'm with it. I'm all here for it, bro.
I'm so done with it.
I'm dying.
Pulled out,
bro. Dead ass.
Right there,
fucking left, nigga. PB&J don't go hard in these streets, nigga.
It goes hard, but you can't say it's not a plain ass sandwich.
That was perfect.
I'm so mad that you had it right there. Not even mad at the argument, because the argument's valid. I picked a bad sandwich. I picked a really good sandwich. But, the fact that you just had it there, I'm so mad. Becca's mad at me.
Anyway, to answer the question.
That was perfect. Why?
To answer the question.
What you do?
I'm loud. I need to get my own office. Right now I'm just in the living room. So every Friday she has Fridays off. She hates that I did this on Friday. And I'm like, I didn't choose Friday.
Hey, Jarrell,
it just kind of happened.
Stop. Jarrell, stop being so funny, dog. You're making Miles laugh too hard.
Look, well, I'm just saying, just know that Becca's gonna be like, when she meets you, she gonna be like, look, y'all niggas need to choose a different day.
Listen, I'm gonna bribe her with Uncrustables.
All right, bet.
But yeah, Nate said everyone changes for sure. I feel like soon as you, like, it's terrifying like thinking about having a kid for like some people just don't want it. It's not for everyone, but I do think that those who are on the fence will slide to the side of loving it once you like meet the child. Like, once you hold that child, like I held my fucking niece, and like my goddaughter niece, and I fell in love with this little girl. Like, she is amazing, and I've only met her once. I love kids,
bro. I love babies, but I don't want one. That's what I'm saying. I am the cool uncle. That's what I'm saying. I fucking love kids.
I love being the cool uncle as well, because like I'm the uncle to a lot of kids. Toddlers, I just kind of want to body slam sometimes when they're not. Like, babies I love. Sure, they're the ones that cry, but I'm like, you can probably figure out a toddler or a kid, like, but like a toddler just does it just to do it, just to spite you, and I'm like, nah.
Pratik, while you were screaming, dude, like I could literally feel my sperm swimming backwards, G. Like, I'm not dealing with this. You shitting me? Bro? For the rest of years until you learn how to communicate, I gotta deal with that. Are you? If somebody,
bro, even after, bro, I used to cry a lot. I was crying at 1 to 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 13, 25, 15, 26, 27, 35, bro. I cry a lot, bro. I'm crying a lot.
I remember, let me tell y'all about me, bro. I remember we were going to somebody's party, and it was in like one of those rec rooms that they have in apartment buildings. And I was like, "Oh, Dad, like I'm gonna bring my GameCube." He's like, "It's not that type of party." I was like, "But no, Uncle Tim said I can bring it." He was like, "Jarrell, you're not bringing your GameCube." You know what my goofy ass did? I wrote a 2-page essay trying to convince my father to let me bring my GameCube to play Smash Brothers. I am 8 years old. My dad just worked a 60-hour week. Do you think he gives a shit about me and my GameCube problems, nigga? No. But at the time, I was like, but no, he's obviously tripping. But like, as an adult, he should have punched me in my forehead. Be like, nigga, no one's listening.
Nah.
But
I don't agree with that, bro.
I'm not dealing with that, bro. And I gotta and this little nigga and like logic gets me. Like, if this child says something that makes sense to me, I'm gonna rock with him. If he's like,
right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be a parent and be mad about unnecessary shit. So it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. He would be the greatest debater of all entire life. But there would come a point where I'm like, well, nigga, I just got done working. I don't care. It's just
I don't. Please. Look,
see, my brother. Here's the thing with me and my parents. I just like, I don't give a fuck to like be like slick about shit. So I just ask for what I want, and then I like throw a fit, and then that usually blows up in my face. My brother is real slick. Like, he waits for the perfect time, you know, when my dad is like having in a good mood, and like, you know, he just got back from the bar with his friends, and like he says it in like the nicest way possible, and so he gets everything he wants. Me, I'm just like, I want this now. I want to do this, and my dad's like, go fuck yourself, because like he just got back from work and he's pissed off, and yeah.
You're the oldest, right?
That also affects it. Yeah.
Okay, so that is treated the same fucking way.
That's because you two. All right, so like, here's what's basically goes down. Parents that have more than one kid. That first one, learning experience. Not really a mistake. Learning experience. You are the alpha test of children. They fucked up some of those times.
Bro, where are my reparations at?
They fucked up some of those times. they are like, we learned some shit in this one. And so, like, when they have that second kid, they're like, oh, hells yeah. We know what we're doing. Not all the time. Sometimes that second kid is not a good kid. Not a bad kid, but like they're just not it. That's when they become the middle child. And that's why the middle child is also like usually the one that fucking is like, because like they're just like the people that like they have more. It's not they're trying to they're not like, man, we're gonna redo this because that last kid we fucked up on. It's more like a subconscious thing or like a thing in the back, like, hey, we get a do-over. So they try again. That first kid, like, we taught you what we could. You're hard-headed, though.
Just the thought of my parents looking at each other late at night going, damn, we really fucked that one up, didn't we? We're like, we barely got out of that situation.
Hey, but that's what...
That's crazy.
As a middle
what
child,
I was saying, though... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's only two of us, me and my little brother. Bro, here's the thing. I'm not mad at the fact that they're treating him better than they're treating me. Okay? I'm not mad at it because it's like, what do I want? Him to be treated exactly as bad as I was? Nah. But it's like, bro, you could do something nice for me, you know? Right? You could do something a little extra nice for me to make up for all the bullshit.
But see, you also, like, the little brother or little, like, the young one also kind of needs it. They need this extra shit. Because without you knowing, as a little brother, I had to deal with this shit. No matter what I did, I got compared to my older sister. No matter what happened, it's... they did this, so you're probably going to do this. Whether it's good or bad, like, they got straight A's, you should get straight A's. They snuck out, you're probably going to sneak out. They did this, you're going to do... like, you live in a shadow as a little brother or as a young kid. So we had to form different... No, we had to form different fucking thought patterns and, like, how can we get around this situation without them being like, all right, I will take from him. Like, this is what Pratik was doing. I'm going to do a little
here's the good
way.
thing. Here's the good thing, though. Me and my brother are so close that me and him work together against our parents sometimes. So let's say I'm like, hey, I want to do, like, let's say like my brother is like, oh, I want to do something. Like, I want to go out for the weekend, like, you know, with my friends on like a trip, right? So if it was just me, I would have to go up to them and ask them, right? Like, hey, can I go? And they would say no. Okay. If he just went up to them and he was like, oh, I want to do this, they would tell him no. But what I do is I plant the seed. So I'm like, I'll be like, oh, you know, like, he was saying like his friends were going out to like Miami or whatever, and like, you know, it would be kind of cool if he went along too. So then the seed is planted, and then he asks them like a week later. So they've already been thinking about it in their head, and so he gets hooked up. And I'm like, you better remember that shit, bro. You better remember that shit, 'cause one day you owe me for all that shit. But yeah, that's why me and my brother are like that though, because I always have his back, and so he's got mine.
Shit. Cause me and my sister, hey man, everybody for themselves in here, bro. It's just
yeah.
Both me and my sister would yeah. With me and my sister, she would send me to ask for anything because like mom barely said no to me, and if she said no to me, it's because it was really bad, or she just wasn't having it. But usually, I got away with a lot more than what my sister did. But at the same time, like, I was like, I couldn't do right in school at all. Like, we were just two different people. Replying to email.
You know what? Was that in, like, elementary school, kind of, when they were, like, really comparing you to your sister and shit?
It was all through fucking school. It was all through school.
My sister ran into that because we had the same teacher, and she did the same thing with my sister, and my sister had to go to different schools. They were just like, why are you not like your brother? She was like, because I'm not him. The fuck? Like, they were like, oh.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't ever say that because I would get popped the fuck up.
Well, she didn't say that, but you know, we knew what it was.
Yeah, like, hey, yeah. It was pretty much all through school. until I like started really like discovering my own identity, I was pretty much always compared to my sister. And she wasn't perfect, but it felt like that to me because everything I did was compared to her. And it was just so fucking shitty. I love her to death right now, so don't get me wrong. But I also said, man, I hated the fact that I was compared to you all the time.
Oh yeah,
that's fair. That does suck. You kind of want to build your own rapport and everything like that.
Right.
That does fucking suck. That does fucking suck.
Know what else
However,
sucks?
though, you are. What up?
The fact that I have nothing to drink right now. I want to take a Type 5. But we really don't need a Type 5. Also, I don't have any kind of shit set up to take a Type 5, so like.
I was gonna say, if you want to go ahead and get yourself something to drink, I'll hold down the fort, man. I got Petite here.
Yeah, you guys do.
Yeah, bro.
I need a drink.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that can read chat. This sucks.
My shit's just not updating, that's all. It's like, I don't get to see it as it's happening. It's fucking irritating.
Yeah, I can see everything. I'll be right back.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, G.
So, I don't know. Dude, I just thinking about being a father for the rest of my life, like, genuinely stresses my body. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, we have.
Bro, I can't take care of my goddamn plants. Okay, my fucking plants got to be watered like once a week. I can't do that shit. All right, I can't do that shit. You want me to take care of a fucking child?
You ever just walk in your room and look at him and be like, "Man, you're always fucking thirsty in this bitch, bro. Like, go get it yourself, goddamn it." Fuck, you think this water free? Like,
bro, I get the fucking desert plants and they still die, bro. You think I can take care of a fucking child in this, bitch?
Oh my god, bro. I'm known in my friend group for losing my wallet and my keys, like, and I can't go to jail for that, but I can definitely go to jail for losing a baby, and I don't want that type of responsibility in my life. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Also, like, why you gotta put me in jail? Like, what if he decided he wanted to go over to the store and walk on his own? Like, I should be held accountable because he wants to be a fucking explorer? That's on this little dumbass.
Right.
Like, I don't. That's just not fair.
No, and then on a more serious note, bro, like, there's plenty. On a serious note, there's plenty of like kids out there who could use like a family. You know what I mean? So I'd much rather adopt one if I did ever get to the point where I was like, all right, I want that responsibility. I don't think I ever will, but on the off chance that I do, you know, that sounds like a much better option to me than like the traditional like have a kid type shit. But we'll see what my significant other has to say about that.
I was just about to say,
I do agree.
Do you think?
Sorry.
Wait.
Comments come first.
Oh no.
Nate said, I do agree that that it's stressful. Yeah. So far it's worth though. Not two yet, so a long way to go. Meaning she's not two, but she's great. And Nate, yes, I did say that fucking comments come first. Fuck you.
Bro, and Nate, if you are happy doing that, like, more power to you. I'm just saying, I'm not there, and I don't think Jarrell is either.
I'm not even in that. I'm not even in that country. I'm barely on the planet. All right. I'm
we in a different. I'm in a different continent, bro.
Whole different galaxy.
You know, like,
we are in a whole
galaxy.
At this point. I just wanted.
The other day, I was feeling myself so hard.
Wait, hold on, Nate. I also want to bring up the fact that Nate said, as a middle child, he got forgotten a lot, and I just want to tell him that I love him, and you won't be. I
love you too,
man.
Nate.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, bro.
And you are present. You are here. You are seen. You are cared for. I just want you to know that.
Thank you for joining the call. Thank you for leaving your comments, having a conversation with us. We appreciate you. So.
I feel like middle childs don't use their power correctly. Like, they are. Yes, Jedi? They are.
Ain't J. Cole a middle child?
Like,
ain't J. Cole a middle child?
He is.
He made that song, like, middle child.
Yeah, but like as a middle child, yeah, you're forgotten, but also you should be able to get away with the fucking most. because you're forgotten.
Got time for you.
No one got time for you. They care about they're gonna like hovercopter the little child and think about the think about the firstborn for the most part because they are fucking up.
The firstborn's getting their ass beat. That's what's happening. All right, the firstborn's getting their ass beat, and the littlest one is getting their ass kissed, and then the middle child, their ass is clean, bro. Their ass ain't getting nothing.
Hey, ass out,
ass out.
So, this is true. Pratik said he could, if he did get kids, if he ever did that, he's getting, he's adopting. And that is a noble.
Well, if it was just up to me, if it was just
up to you,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a noble thing that I don't think I could do. I thought about that for a long, hard moment. Couldn't do it.
Why?
Why? I want kids, but I want them to be my kids.
Why?
I don't know. This is just.
I truly love all people equally. I literally do. I love someone across the globe just as much as I love someone who's my next door neighbor, who I love as much as my fucking own brother. So I see kids the same way. It doesn't matter if they're blood related to me or not. I will love them the same way.
And you, Pratik, are a good person.
So
I am not.
I appreciate that.
You are a wonderful person. I am not. Because I have very little remorse for people not in my life. And it's a terrible thing to say. It's a terrible thing to feel, honestly. I feel terrible that I don't have, sympathy for some people because I don't know them. But it does,
Yeah, but you don't... I don't think...
If I'm around an adopted kid... If I'm around an adopted kid, if my friend adopts a kid, I'm going to love the kid. I just won't ever adopt because I would want the kid. I would want to have the kid myself. I want to continue my line. I don't know. It's just genetics or some shit. I don't fucking... Caveman DNA is bubbling up inside, and it's just continue your lineage. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I do be fucking with the cream pie with the condom on. That's my shit. So just to switch up the conversation, bro.
Cream pie?
Nah, bro, I can't do it. Yeah, bro, because you could have the condom on and still pull out. I do that. I do that if I'm doing a one night stand type shit.
Yeah.
If I'm dating the girl, you can't ever be too careful.
All right. Pratik, listen to me for 1 second.
All right.
I used to do that. I used to do the condom pull out because I was real, I didn't want to get a girl pregnant. This was back in the day. And then I did do the whole, just go ahead, buzz. It was amazing. It was way different. If you take anything from me, anything at all you remember from me, remember these words. Just next time, or not next time, just at least once in your life, don't wear a condom and don't pull out.
All right.
I've never done that. Never done that. Hey, bro, that would be on some wifey shit. That's gotta be my wife, bro. That's gotta be my wife. Or she's got. Yeah.
Look.
That's a high.
Look, if you are a pull-out man,
even with the wife, I better have a vasectomy, and she better be on birth control.
Yeah,
that is there you go. That's the right answer, baby.
I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you do it. Just at some point in your life, don't pull out and don't wear a condom. And I guarantee you. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, he's trying to get me pregnant. He's trying to get me pregnant, bro.
100%. You can make sure she's on birth control, and you can have a vasectomy when it happens. Just make sure it happens in your life. I promise you.
Okay.
Let me tell you about it.
And no, before you do, I promise you, it will change your fucking life. It will make you think why it makes you want to date. I don't want kids right now. Let me be clear. I want kids in the future. I don't want kids right now at all.
Right.
Not at all. No. But at the same time, until I'm fucking financially more stable, until I have a house, until I have a wife, I want these things in a specific order.
Ain't you a millennial, bro? That's
I know
that's a big list of dreams for a millennial.
These are huge as dreams, but fucking dream big or go home.
Right.
But
Amen.
I don't want a kid right now.
No, I know.
But
I'm just clowning you. I'm sure you can achieve them. I'm just clowning you.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, I hate, like, right now, I have had sex without a condom and busted a girl because she was on birth control, and I trusted the birth control, or Plan B. I cannot go, like, I hate going back to condoms, so much so that I almost don't want to have sex. Like, I'm just like,
see, that's why I'm glad I've never done that.
Yeah,
that's why I'm glad I've never done that.
Change your fucking life.
Real quick, you're 100% right. I tell all my homies, like, when they were losing their virginity, make sure every time you have sex, you use a condom, because once you take the condom off, there's no putting that shit. You will look at the world like, this is the dumbest shit that I've ever. It's like getting a car and having to take the bus again. You know, like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, I'm not. Who lives like this?
Nah, bro. And
hey,
and peep this. I have done it like 2 times with like in like relationships, like committed relationships, without a condom and pulled out. I was just so paranoid the whole time that I wasn't even enjoying it. So it might have felt better, but like mentally, I was like, oh my god, this could be the worst thing ever. So, yeah. The paranoia overrode like the sensation, the physical sensation.
So much better than me. I was gonna tell you, like, if you do that and you do it with a girl that you even kinda like, you're gonna be like, marriage does sound delicious right now. Like, we could just do this all the time together, and oh my god. So that's why it's dangerous, because you're gonna look at that girl. Right. You're gonna let a lot of bullshit. At least I personally, you're gonna let so much bullshit go. You're just gonna be like, nah, but she do let me bust.
It changes. And I do. It changes. Each step of sex changes you. And I think it's probably safest that you continue using condoms. Not just for you not
I'm gonna
keep
kids. Using condoms, bro.
You just told him once in this life, though.
Oh no, I firmly,
bro.
Yeah, at some point, bro. If I'm married, yeah. If I'm married,
all I'm saying,
if I'm married, yeah. But
all I'm saying is, for his safety, continue using them. But also,
no, I will.
Just one time, just go ahead and like take it off and just. It changes your life.
I will, but that day is not.
I've never
today. You know?
I never, Jarrell. You are making it sound like I'm claiming to give him good advice. I never claimed to give him good advice. Just
I know. That's why I'm telling him this is the devil. Like, don't do it.
Right.
Don't do this.
But
things will.
Anyways,
will make sense for like 40 minutes. You'll just be like, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing in this world.
No kids gang, where you at? No kids gang, where you at?
That's so terrifying, bro.
So, Jarrell,
yo,
because you don't want kids, does this also mean you will never date a girl with kids? I think we talked about this last time, but I don't remember if I asked you this specifically.
It's a really great question. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I feel like dating a girl with kids is like coming in like a substitute teacher, where like if the substitute teacher tries to enforce too much, you're gonna be like, you a sub, okay?
You're a sub.
You're a fucking sub. All right. So I don't want to
get away with what energy. You don't have.
Right.
I don't want to come in with that energy, but also like it's. I don't know how I would go about it, bro. Because I would only try to treat him like an uncle, but I'm smashing your moms. Like, I need y'all to understand that if this
just call you like Uncle Jarrell.
That's what I'm saying. If this don't work out, you probably won't see me again, guy. And it's not nothing you did. It's just because that's what I'm here for. I wasn't here to raise y'all. I was here to clap cheeks. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get attached to somebody's kid, and then now I'm like.
I have another question, but first I want to hear Pratik's answer to this question, because I feel like I know the answer, because I think we talked about it once before, but never on air. So I do want to just know your opinion. dating a girl with kids.
I would probably date her. I wouldn't like get into anything serious with her. Like I would date her as in like go like I would go on dates. Yeah, I'd go on dates, I'd smash, but I would not be like, "Hey, let's go long term with this." Not that like I have any problem with the kid. Like I said, if I'm willing to adopt a kid, I'm willing to be like a stepfather. I don't mind that. It just that's not where I'm at right now. You feel me? So
okay.
That's the other thing too. Like, I gotta deal with a whole nother grown man. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
Right in the equation. Nah, unless
I'm saying, bro.
It's like he just like a bum ass dude and like not even involved.
Them niggas is the most aggressive. They ain't got shit to lose, bro. They ain't got shit to lose.
Bro, I've had to deal with a couple dudes who ain't got shit to lose, bro. That is my fucking forte. I know how to deal with them. So.
Oh well, hey, send me.
Bro, do you know how many times? I don't know. Yeah, bro, you know what my type is? Apparently my type is I don't fuck with girls in relationships. I never have. Not a single time. Not a single time in my life. The one time I did, this girl was seeing. Okay. No, not even once. The one time I did, she wasn't official with him. They were just going on date. Okay? All right, that's the one time. But listen. But apparently, that's my fucking type, bro. I'll be.
The one time.
No, the one time that I did, she wasn't actually in a relationship. Like it was. They were just dating. So I've never actually done anything with a girl in a relationship. Okay. All right. Here's the thing, bro. I can't explain the number of times I've been talking to a girl. She starts making out with me. Phone lights up. And it's like, I'm like, who the fuck is that? She's like, oh, that's my man. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? You trying to get me killed out here?
Wait,
bitch, look at me.
Bro, there was one time in
real quick,
there was one time
from a two-parent home, right?
Yes, I do.
Yep, and you all lived together and everything was cool.
I wouldn't say it was cool, but yeah, we all lived together.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys stayed together, but your parents are still together right now.
Correct? Yeah. It was like relatively. Yeah. They've been together since they had me. Like they got married, they had me, and then they've been together.
All right, same situation. Same thing. My parents were dating. My mom got pregnant with me, and then my dad was just like, yeah, we're together. But my parents are actually in love, and they've been married, and they've been through the whole gauntlet. I don't know what it is about dudes with that background, like you and I. But girls who don't have that seem to be the ones to be like, no, but him. Like, they're the ones to be like, yo, I'm ready to do some damage with this motherfucker.
Maybe.
I also noticed that shit, bro.
Maybe, bro. I don't know.
Real fucking stuff.
I don't know. Real fucking stuff. It's possible. Girl, I'll give you examples because I know you guys don't believe me. I'll give you a couple of examples. I'm in a different place, okay? I'm not gonna tell you places because some of these girls like follow me on Instagram and like if they find out like okay, but I'm in a different place, not in the United States. Okay, I'm at this bar with a coworker. All right, he's like, hey, I'm inviting my friend, so he invites like 2 of his friends over. One of them is fucking with him. All right, so they're like talking whatever. I start talking to the other one. We get some drinks, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, hour later, she's making out with me. She's like pushing me up against the wall, like all this shit, right? She gets a call. It says like fucking my love, heart, heart, heart on there. I'm like, I see that and I'm like, maybe that's her best friend. I don't know, like her best girlfriend. So she leaves with her friend who was fucking with my coworker. And I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, what just happened? And he's like, oh, her boyfriend called. Bro, they got fucking married after that. And I'm like, yo, no fucking way. Like, I'm the only one, me and the coworker, the only ones who know about that shit. All right, so that's like one example. Another example. The other example. Okay, I'm hanging out with a group of friends. We're at this restaurant. Okay, I'm talking to this girl. She's feeling on me. She puts her hand on my leg, whatever. So I like put my arm around her. She's like leaning into me, all this, all that. And then her fucking phone lights up, and it's like her and this dude. I'm like, who's that? She's like, oh, that's my man's. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? So I took my like hand off. I was like, oh, you didn't tell me you had a man. And she's like, yeah, but he's kind of mean though. I'm like, go fucking deal with that with him then. Why you fucking trying to drag me into this. Bro, it is so annoying. It is. I'm not even trying to be a bad person, bro. What is going on?
You're not bad, though. You didn't know.
You're not a bad dude. You are not a bad dude.
I never know, right?
These stories make me like fully believe that you are not a bad dude. And makes me fully believe that I am.
Because you knew. You didn't.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Found out you just didn't care.
Look, this is how I feel about it, and it's a terrible way to think. It's a terrible way to think. If I'm there, or if there wasn't a problem, I wouldn't be there.
That's true.
It's not me that fucked up. It's not me that's fucked up. That's look. If there wasn't an opening,
Miles,
I wouldn't
you're
be
right.
there.
Miles, you are correct. Your assessment is correct, 100%. Okay, your ethics need a little work. You know what I mean?
Look, like, a friend of mine told me
identify something as being true doesn't mean it makes it okay.
A friend of mine told me this. That he thought that, and I'm like, you know, that 100% makes sense, and also 100% factual. I see no argument to go against. I can't say that I have never broken up someone or like had a girl cheat on her boyfriend with me. I have, but it wasn't my choice, if that makes sense. Like, I found out later, or no, I'm like, I keep remembering other women, and I'm just like, oh shit, maybe never mind.
A girl straight up cheated on her boyfriend with me. Like, we fucking went all the way, and then I found out the next morning. And imagine how I fucking felt in that situation.
I fucked a girl.
I felt good because I just nutted.
I felt fantastic. It was I had clarity at that moment.
Physically, I felt the best I felt all week.
Physically, I felt fucking amazing. But spiritually, I felt fucked up, right?
That's funny shit. Oh, what was I about to say? I don't even remember. That fucking took me out. Holy shit.
Look, I have never slept with a girl with a man. But I have been in situations where if her man found out, they probably would have broke up. Like her laying half naked in bed with me making out. That shouldn't be a thing that happens. And
that is cheating, just like not on the same level. It is cheating.
I said I didn't sleep with them, but it's still cheating. Right. Yeah. It's the better saying of, if you are worthy, then why am I here?
True.
And Jarrell's correct. True. It's a God complex. Like I told you, I am very confident, and I can fucking word my way around a lot of things. And also, I'm not a good person. So, like, all these things combined leads to that. We are basically saying, I'm okay with her. Like, I tell her not to cheat, but, like, also, if the dude was good, I wouldn't be here. She's not going to cheat on a good dude.
No, you're right. I already told you. You are correct with that assessment.
My man said, "Don't." I told her you probably shouldn't be cheating, but this dick is out. So, it's
bro, right?
No. But you shouldn't be doing this. But also, if you turn around and bend over,
man's fucking unbuckling his shit as he's like, you should not be doing this. It's like unbuckling it in real time.
You know this is wrong. Like the candle. You know this is wrong, right? Yeah.
I see nothing. See nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with how you guys are talking about this, because like we said earlier, like we completely said earlier, you guys just didn't apply it to this situation. If you are 100% with the person beforehand of what this is about, like, hey, are you sure you want to be doing this? And they say yes,
right.
You're no longer held responsible.
I'll be real with you.
Nah, I agree.
If I found out, I don't think I'm a are you sure my way out of some pussy. I'd be real with you straight up.
Hey, bro, here's what I'm gonna say. All right. If I find out, I'm backing off. But if you don't tell me, I didn't do nothing wrong. So I'm not gonna go hunting for details that I don't need to know.
Yeah.
But if it happens to come up, I'll back off.
I wasn't pursuing.
If it happens to come up.
If the phone just rings, you see it. It's there.
No, that's what's happened. That's what's happened so many times.
Exactly. So like you backed off. So like for me,
yeah.
I will so like this is not counting now. I'm in a relationship now. I'm not a cheater. When I was single, what would have happened is I would never take it to the next level. I would allow the situation to be brought to the next level, but I would never go to that next level myself. So like if she's making out with me, I'm keeping it at make out because she has said that she is comfortable with that. If she starts grabbing on me, she took it to the next level.
Right. So you reciprocate the energy.
I reciprocate the energy. So like again, if they were worthy, I wouldn't be there. She wouldn't be there trying to make out with me. So,
yep.
In my opinion, fuck, you're not really doing the wrong, but you're also not right. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I see where you're at.
Yeah, you're not a good person, but you're not a bad person.
A bad person. I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's where I am. I'm going to the middle place.
Here's kind of. How do y'all act in your relationships? Are y'all like, do y'all get jealous and all that shit?
I'm a jealous person.
If I know she a hoe.
If I know she's a hoe. First off, Jerome, you shouldn't be dating a hoe.
I shouldn't be doing a lot of things.
Bro, you want to know how I play, bro? I'll tell you a story. I'll tell y'all a story. I'll show you by example. So I'm at this party, right? And I'm there with my girlfriend at the time, straight up girlfriend at the time. And I'm talking, me and her are talking, we're talking to other people, and this dude starts coming onto her hard. So I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. So I'm just watching for a second, and he starts like trying to touch her and all this shit. And I'm like, all right, bro, you shoot your shot. I literally leave the room. I literally left the room. I left him in there with her, like not in an unsafe way. Like he was just being flirty. If he was being like aggressive, I would have stayed. But I leave the room. 30 seconds later, she's out there looking for me. 30 seconds later, she comes out to the kitchen to look for me. I'm like, that's what I thought. That's how I play, bro. I'm so confident that my girl ain't gonna cheat on me that like I can leave the situation. I know she'll follow me. So
in my opinion,
that's that.
In my opinion, you did the right thing.
Right.
I know some people won't either A, won't agree with that, or B, won't like that. Like the girl won't like that. Because like back to an example of this right now. If we're out together and a dude starts hitting on her, she expects me to like step up and be like, "Nah, that's my girl. I'll do that for her."
She can do it herself.
That's how I feel.
She'll ask me for help if she needs it. She'll ask me for help if she needs it.
Yeah, that's how. Like if she says that and then he doesn't back off, that's when I step in. In my opinion, you should be able to handle that, or I should feel safe enough for me to be able to walk away from you talking to somebody and know that you won't cheat. Because if you do cheat, that means I wasn't worthy enough. It's not anything about him. It was I wasn't doing my part. I wasn't being that fucking guy for you.
Wait. You said if she cheats, it's your fault?
In my opinion.
Nigga, what?
No.
Nigga, what? No. What?
Yeah, bro, what?
Nigga, what? Nigga.
No, she's the what? Right. I can't say that word, but what? I can't say that word, but direct quote from Jarrell, bro. Direct quote.
Like, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
If you're at the house, right? If you're at the house with your girl and she doesn't eat all day, are you gonna be like, "Well, it's my fault. She's hungry"? Nigga, what?
No.
What? No,
right.
You're a grown ass person. You do what you wanted.
I'm not saying it's her fault.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's 100% my fault, but I'm not saying that I am completely. In my opinion, if I am on my shit, and I know I'm on my shit, she should not want anyone else but me.
Right. I agree.
What if she just decides today ain't shit?
You lost the plot there.
Who did?
Wait, what? That's what Nate says. He says I lost the plot there. What'd you say, Jarrell?
I said I don't even remember what I said. My brain is still broke. No, I don't remember. Nigga, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, bro.
So
if she cheats, that's on her, bro. If a girl cheats on me, it's like Big Sean said in that one verse. I can't even remember the song off the top, but it's like no call, no text, drop that hoe, bitch, airplane mode, like straight up.
That's exactly what you should do.
In my opinion, this is how it works.
That's how I play.
In my opinion, this is how the relationships work. If the dude cheats, it is because he was seeking something he wasn't getting at home.
Okay.
The girl cheats.
And
it's because she was cheating, or it's because she was seeking she wasn't getting at home. Something she wasn't getting at home.
I agree. You're right.
So if I'm not giving her 100%,
people only cheat when they're not fulfilled. Right.
Yeah, if I'm not fulfilling her, how is that not on me?
What if she has a history of people in her like what if her? You know what? I'll give you a perfect fucking example. I'll give you a perfect example, G. I used to live in this absolute piece of shit place that we called the Trap House, right? It was me and like 17,000 people, bro. It was ridiculous. It was just all of us in this fucking this old ass house. There was this one girl there, right? And she came in. She had a kid, and she was fucking with one of my roommates who was next door to me, bro. And I'll never forget this as long as I live. We were sitting in the living room, and she was telling me about relationships, and she was just like, "If I feel like cheating, I'm gonna go cheat. That's what you're supposed to do. Like that's what my mom told me. She was just like, if you want to fuck with somebody else, you should fuck with somebody else, but you should stay where you're at." And that's what she was doing. Like she brought a whole nother nigga to the house and was in the house with a whole nother nigga. Like, and that's when I was like, oh, so you were just born and raised to be a piece of shit. You just didn't decide to break that. You decided to double down on being a piece of shit. That is not a knock against him. He did everything he was supposed to do. He's taking care of a whole kid that wasn't his. What the fuck? And he's doing the right thing and letting you stay in the house and paying all your bills and everything. So no matter how good you are, if somebody ain't shit, they ain't shit. That's not on you.
Okay, this is fair. But also, if I say it is completely on them, it takes away my room for growth, in my opinion. It takes away that, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I'm doing my shit, she shouldn't want to cheat. If I'm doing my shit, she shouldn't want to cheat. So if she's out there cheating, it means I wasn't doing my shit. I need to get better to make sure my next girl doesn't cheat. Right. I'm not gonna be like, oh, baby, this is my fault. Let me work on me and we can try this again. No, she has already discovered she's a cheater. I'm done with that. But,
okay, good. I agree with you there. Drop that bitch and then do the self-growth. But don't do the self-growth with her. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Right. Real quick. Do you have car insurance, right?
Yes.
Why do you have car insurance?
In case shit happens, obviously.
Right. So you could also get in an accident and it'd be your fault, but you're covered. But you could also get in an accident and it not have anything to do with you or not be your fault and you'd still be covered, correct? It's the whole thing. Like you understand, like, this is not on me. Like, if shit happens, and you should keep that mindset of shit being happening.
All right, so for shit being so shit happens.
Situation and be like, hey, was it my fault? Like, no, fuck
all
it,
right,
no,
so,
never mind.
No, listen.
If you cheat or if you cheat, you ain't shit. Now I'm doubling down on
I
that.
agree.
All right? I wanted to set all this shit up. Fuck all that, bro. No, if you cheating, you ain't shit. Fuck you.
Ho's gonna be a hoe. This is also true, Nate. Hoe will be a hoe. But here's how I feel about it. in your analogy that you just dropped, if you get in a car accident, and it's your fault, yeah, you're gonna feel like shit. You're like, oh, it's my fault. But if you get in a car accident, let's say you get fucking T-boned at an intersection. The next time you're at that intersection, next time you're at an intersection, you're gonna look both ways. You learned from your fucking past of shit that happened to you.
That's fair.
Yeah, but the lesson you should learn is don't fuck with hoes. It shouldn't be.
You can't always tell that people's gonna be a hoe. The only thing that you can control is you being better.
Is yourself.
You being better to make sure that they don't have a reason to go out and cheat.
Yeah. No, I agree with Miles in principle that you have to ultimately, if you get cheated on, clearly you're lacking in some way.
You're lacking in some way for you to get cheated on.
At the same,
yes, you dated a hoe. You still dated a hoe.
That's where you was lacking. That was the lack. That's the lack. You lacked there. We're in agreement. Like, that was the lack. It was the chosen person, not your actions.
Jarrell, so from today.
Well, nah, it could be, I don't know.
Someone cheating doesn't always need a reason. This is also true. What was it? What I learned from today is that I am cocky, but you, sir, are next level because you,
You know what's funny? I thought about you the same way. I'm like, I thought I was the most confident man in the world until I heard this nigga tell me that he was gonna fly a plane, jump out, roll on the ground, and then take zombies out on his own island.
I feel like we're cocky in different ways. I feel like we're cocky in different ways.
I think this whole fucking what do you call it? Channel is exuding confidence right now. All three of us, bro.
It's just
this is a dream team right here, baby.
Just so much confidence.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I am humble in a lot of ways, but then other ways I am very confident in my ability to figure shit out. In my brain, I am very confident. But for some reason, Jarrell is super confident in certain things that I just like. You have no control over that. Like you 100% believe that you are somebody's 100, like you're somebody's 10, and to me that is like a really cocky statement that I could never say. Like I could never be like,
I am someone's 10. I am someone's 10.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I can't. I think I'm someone's solid 9, like a solid 9. But perfect.
I don't fuck with that energy.
I feel like
Miles.
They will always.
I don't fuck with that energy.
Yeah, apparently.
You know what? I'll do you one better, Miles. I don't think I'm someone's 10. I think I'm many people's 10. Many people's 10. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. There's somebody right now. There's somebody right now praying to the Lord above for me personally.
I agree.
And why aren't you giving them?
As is day one.
Why aren't you giving it to them?
Where they at though?
Cause, bro.
But there is. Let me give you a number. Let me give you an example. Remember the situation I told you about last week when I got the number when I was leaving out of Walgreens?
Yep.
I might be her 10, but her situation is not mine. You feel me?
True.
Like, I can't fuck with what you got. You got a whole life going on, all right? Maybe in a different timeline, we could have got this out. I can only be great with what I've been dealt with the hand that I've been dealt. That's it.
See, in my head, I can be someone's, like, best person, but I would never say that I'm someone's 10 because I'm like, you probably think somebody else looks better. I'm fine with you thinking someone else looks better because you're with me.
I don't make it a 10 though.
Nah, bro. It's 10 overall. It's not just how you look. There's so much more to a person than just how you look.
You get it.
No, I get that. I get that. But to say that I'm the bestest person, like, is gonna get is not I can't agree with that statement.
No, not to everyone, bro, but to some people, to a lot of people. I am.
You don't think You don't think there is a crackhead out here somewhere that you could save and change her whole fucking existence today?
I mean, I'm still holding out faith that I meet somebody and I can make them want to be a doctor by having sex with them. So I guess I would be
Boom.
that person's
Boom.
10. But to me, I'm like, that's just something that I like. I don't know. It's something else. It's completely something else.
Bro, let me
I,
give
I,
you an example of what happened this past weekend in Austin, bro. Let me show you the energy that I was channeling past weekend in Austin, okay? So, I walk into the bar. First of all, I start dancing by myself cuz I don't need nobody else to fucking dance, all right? So I'm dancing by myself. It's at a bachelor party. I got 5 of my boys with me.
school.
All right? 5 of my boys with me. They're all in relationships. I'm single. I walk in, I start dancing by myself. I see this like pretty fine girl, like 8, 9, by like traditional standards. She's also white. White girls are like super picky. Checking me out when I'm dancing. I'm like, okay, I see that.
What?
So I'm
What?
like, hey boys, let's get some drinks. All right. I'm like, I got this round. What's up?
No, you said.
I was like, hey,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
am I lagging again? Hold on, I'm
Little
gonna come
bit.
back.
Yeah,
A
a little
little
bit.
bit. Oh. Boom.
Ah.
Let's try that again.
All
Better?
right, let's go. Yeah.
Okay. So, I walk in, I start dancing. All right. I got my 5 boys with me. I'm like, all right, and I see this one girl check me out, and she's like pretty attractive by like traditional standards. She's like at least a 7, probably like an 8 or a 9. All right. And I see her checking me out. I'm like, okay. And she's a white girl, and white girls are usually very picky. All right. So it's rare for a white girl to check me out. Okay. So I see that though, and I'm like, all right, let me get 5 shots of tequila for me and my boys. All right.
Boss
Bet.
level move.
I
Boss
look
level move. I
I
love it.
look over. I'm like, you want one too? And she goes, yeah. No. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, make it 5. So the waiter starts, handing them out. And I get mine. I'm like, are you sure you don't want one? And she's like, yeah, get me one. I'm like, okay, bet. So I like hand it to her. I'm like, give me one more. All right, get one more. All right. Then she starts talking to me. She's like, yo, yeah, blah, 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 talking about. I'm like, oh, why are you here? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm here with the bachelor party, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go chill with my boys. And she's like, come find me. She's like, come find me. I'm like, okay, I'll find you later. I leave. Me and my boys are having a good time over here, whatever. She like walks that way, and then on the way back, I see her walking, and I just like give her a nod and like a kind of a wave. She runs over. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad I saw you again. I thought you had left. Blah blah blah. All this." I'm like, yeah. No, we're still here. We're just having a good time. She's like, well, we're going to this other bar. Do you want to come? I'm like, I'm still with them, but here, give me your number and maybe I can link up with y'all later. Okay. Fucking boom, puts her number in. I'm just like, thanks. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know if I come through. Put the phone in my pocket. All right. I text her. She doesn't text back. Okay. She doesn't text back. I'll be like straight up. All right. So she was digging me, but I think I didn't respond. I didn't give her enough attention to where she felt a connection. Okay. I walk outside of the bar, turn the corner. I'm like, the boys are in front of me. They're walking past this group of girls. I'm walking like kind of a little bit behind them, and I see like these 4 girls, and I look over, and the one on the very edge is cute as fuck, and she's like checking me up and down, and I'm like, oh, what's up? So I like stop and I start talking. My boys come to like back me up. We're talking, and they start asking questions from my boys. They're like, oh, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you guys doing? What you doing here at this bachelor party? Um, and she's like, and they're like, oh, they ask like, are you single? And they're like, no. I'm like, I'm single, right? And I'm looking straight at this girl. I'm like, I'm single, and she's like, I'm not. And like her friends are like, yeah, she's not. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I just like turn around and start walking away. They're like, wait, come back for a sec. They try to get me to come back. I come back. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, you're not gonna try to hit on her? And I'm like, no. She said she
Oh.
had a man. And she's like, oh, okay, well, blah blah blah, all this shit. I'm like, well, I just don't do that. I'm sorry. Boom, leave. All right, go to the next bar. I see this girl with her friend. All right, they're like getting drinks. The friend is a dude, okay, but I could tell that they weren't together just based on like the body language and the distance that they had between them. So I swoop in, I start talking to her, I buy each other drinks, boom, boom, boom. We talk all night, okay. I sit down. This other random fucking girl starts hugging on me out of fucking nowhere. Out of nowhere. I'm having a conversation with this one girl, and this random girl just latches onto me. I'm like, excuse me, do you mind? I'm having a conversation. Immediately after that, this girl is like trying to get me to play with her hair and shit because she was like, oh, damn, this guy has options. So, like, I'm playing with her hair. I leave because the boys are leaving, so I leave with them. She calls me the next morning to come hang out with her and her friends. That's the confidence you gotta have, Miles. That's the confidence you gotta have.
I don't disagree. Long. I don't disagree at all. That is 100% the confidence you need. You were exuding confidence all night. When I go out, I do the same thing. But at the same time, in my head, I'm just like, I'm trying to stay humble with it. I think I am the fucking coolest thing since shoestrings. I am the fucking just God's gift to the earth. But at the same time, I'm also not the best looking. I just have a fucking I have the fucking idea.
Do me a favor. Say everything you just said again, and then say, "But I'm not a 10 at the end," and see how fucking ridiculous.
Right. No, I don't want to hear this.
But I did.
I'm not the best looking
did.
Shit. Nah, fucking leave that shit out, bro. Leave that shit out.
Leave that shit out. Look, I am God's gift to the earth. Like, I'm a fucking. All right.
Okay.
I answer to people saying God. I'm like, what? That's how confident I am.
All right, keep going.
That's how confident I am. But at the same time, I'm not going to be like, I look better than Justin Timberlake. I'm not going to be like, I look better than Idris Elba. I know that's not true. But I know
you an 11 out of 10, son.
Why ain't it true?
Why ain't it true?
Because these dudes are fucking.
Why?
Because I, a straight man, think they are fucking great looking. They look so much better than me.
Are they in the room with you right now?
No. Why would they be?
You that nigga in that room.
You there right now, bro. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, bro.
Sure, yes. You are not wrong. I am the nigga in this room. I am the best looking motherfucker in this room.
That's what I thought.
But I'm also the only nigga in this room.
When you go outside, you are still the only nigga outside.
Keep the same energy outside, bro. That's what I'm saying.
You are that nigga in the office.
Same.
When you go into the bathroom, you are that nigga when you
go. Where you go, bro. Keep that same energy.
So basically, you guys just choose to just
sick nigga in the world, nigga. What are you talking about?
Boom.
Boom.
Is that the same mentality?
I fucked with you, bro. I knew I fucked with you.
I love this nigga. I love T, bro. It's my guy.
Y'all do the fucking most. I believe, like, I go out, I put on that fucking look. But at the same time, I'm not gonna fucking lie and just sit here on fucking Al Gore's internet and say that I look better than Idris Elba.
Bro,
as
it's all
fucking
in your head.
Jarrell would say.
It's all in your head, bro.
You know why? I was about to say it's only a lie because you said it's a lie.
Right.
Don't make it a lie. Stop saying it's a lie. It's the truth.
Exactly.
That's not how facts work.
Bro, that is how facts work.
It works today, and you want to know I'm that nigga, and that's how it works. How you gonna answer to somebody saying you God and you don't get to make the rules? What kind of shit is that, nigga? No, hell no. Fuck out of here.
Boom! There it is. There it is.
Be confident, I guess, is the fucking. Look, I'm not saying I'm not confident. I'm very confident. Fucking.
I think Miles is the most confident person I've ever met in my life.
There's a lot of people.
Miles. Well, Pratik, you're up there now. Like,
all right,
Pratik, you're up
there. For real, look, at all times, nigga. You should be that nigga.
Look, I am. I'm confident enough to think that I can fly a plane successfully.
And you said that with your whole chest. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't even know how to fly the plane, but damn, I might have to get up in the plane with you now, Miles. Learn a couple things from you.
Look, all I'm saying is I've never flown a plane in my life, but if it came down to me having to fly a plane to survive, I will figure that shit out. That's all I was saying.
I fuck with that energy. I need, yeah.
Like, it will get done. That's how I feel about most things in my life. I may not know it now, but I will fucking get it done. But you see how I was able to say, I don't know this now.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's confident to admit what you don't know.
Exactly, and it's also confident to admit that you may not look the best, but you are the best.
That's different. Oh, you are the okay.
Oh yeah, I'm still the best, but by looks.
You keep saying that, and then be like, "But I'm not somebody's 10." Like that's not adding up, bro. Like,
because there's no one's in my world, no one's a 10.
You are.
How?
In your world, you're not a 10? You made the world. How are you going to tell yourself you ain't a 10?
Talk to him, Pratik. Tell him, talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him. Shit don't make no sense.
Hey, anyone watching right now, I want every single one of y'all to have this same energy that we've got going here. Not Miles's energy, all right? Miles's energy is good, but I want unabashedly, I am the best. Full stop. End of discussion. No buts, ands, or ifs or anything about it.
I want everyone to have. I want everyone to have that energy too. Until I'm in the room, like, you motherfuckers sit down. I'm the best.
But then this becomes like that. I love that. I love when like two confident people have a confident like battle. Like I'm all for that, bro.
Right.
I'm all for that. That's like Jordan talking to Jordan, bro. I'm with that. Like, oh, that's amazing.
I got a question. I know I'm gonna hate this question because I don't fucking fuck with sports, but I've noticed that you have done this multiple times, and I agree with the statement. But I also don't know anything, so I don't know. But you have basically used Jordan as an allegory, anagram.
Example,
sure.
Anagram,
for the best.
Yes.
Do you not think LeBron's the best? Like, most people agree that LeBron is better than Jordan.
I mean, without getting too deep into sports, it's not the fact that I don't think LeBron is the best. It's just LeBron. From what I know about LeBron doesn't have that same kind of. Look, you know what it is? It's me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's like LeBron's like, I'm that nigga, but also I know like where I'm good and where I'm bad at. Jordan was like, if I'm bad at it, I'm gonna be good at it tomorrow. I promise you that. And then when not only am I gonna be good at it tomorrow, I'm gonna be the fucking best at it tomorrow. And anybody that got something to say can come test me on it. That's what it's the same thing. That's why I say like, bro, if you get a chance, bro, like this weekend, watch that Jordan documentary, bro. You'll see what I'm talking about, G.
By the way, Nate, I did not watch that.
Wait.
Sorry, Nate said, you remember the Kevin Hart helicopter scene from the new Jumanji? That's how I imagine you trying to fly a plane. I have not seen that movie. I don't know that reference. I assume, since you saying I'm trying to fly a plane, he flies it somehow successfully and lands perfectly.
Damn.
Because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to fly that plane successfully. It'll be wobbly at first, but then sooner or later it's just going to be...
You're going to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. We're not going to die. Yeah, I will land the plane.
You know what that reminded me of? Oh, when I was 4, because I was still in Philadelphia. So I was 4 years old. My mom was trying to teach me how to ride a bike. Philly? The problem was... Yeah, I'm from Philly. My mom was trying to teach me how to ride a bike. And we didn't have like a tricycle little bike. We only had the big adult mountain bike. So she was just like, well, do you want to try it? And I was like, fuck yeah. So not only did I have to not only did I try to ride this bike, I ended up riding down the stairs, busting my whole ass, and just laying there on the fucking ground, right? I'm 4 years old. But at that moment, I heard greatness call. And I was like, you can be a bitch or you can be a legend. And you get back on that bike and you try to ride that big motherfucker. And eventually I did it. I was that
nice. Damn.
At all times.
Yeah.
At all times.
Yeah,
you know, this is a great segue for our last topic.
Okay.
Our last planned topic, I should say. You were a kid then. And, you know, kids make friends super fucking easy. They just walk up, hi, I'm a kid, we're friends now.
Right.
Let's fucking go. As an adult, you can't do that. Like,
yeah, you
can. It just feels weird.
Nope. That's all in your head. I did it. I made it literally is all in your head. You can do that today. I made such good friends, bro. This is my second time talking to Jarrell. This is my second time talking to him. Are we not friends now, Jarrell?
I was about to say, I go to war for you, bro.
Right.
Like, I go to war in your name.
But you guys became friends the same way that most adults become, like, find new friends.
Through a mutual. Yeah.
Through a mutual. It's pretty much the same as fucking dating in a sense. You find, like, people through your friend groups. If it wasn't for your friend group, you wouldn't approach another adult to try and be friends with them.
Okay, but going back to your analogy, are you telling me that these two kids were just running around in the forest? No, they're in a fucking classroom with a teacher there watching them. There has to be something.
Or they could be at the park, like kids.
Yeah, but there's still parents watching them, bro. They don't just fucking walk up to. Like, if you have two random kids and, like, you know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be some mutual connection there.
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a mutual connection. You guys are both fucking. I'm saying the mutual connection when you're a kid is a lot looser than when you're an adult.
Yeah,
because
but
as an adult, like, it's harder, in my opinion. Like, as a kid, I made a lot of friends just by going to the basketball court, just going to play basketball. I was playing. Some kid said, "Hey, let's play horse." We played horse and we became friends. If I walked up to a group of dudes right now and said, "Let's play horse," they're going to look at me funny and be like, "We're playing fucking street ball." And even if we did become friends from street ball, it's a very superficial level of friends. Like, they're only going to call me for ball. They're not going to call me to see what's up or to invite me unless other shit happens.
I agree and disagree with you. Here's where I agree with you. The reason I agree with you is because we're more busy these days. We have more shit going on in our life. We have more responsibilities. We have more things to take care of. Where I disagree with you is it is just as easy to make friends. It's just our lives are it's difficult to maintain because there's too many other things going on. That's what I'm gonna say. Because that girl who I talked to at the bar, the last girl I talked to, the very last one who, like, we became tight with, like, there was no mutual. There was no, my homies were behind me. She was with her homie. There was nobody in the middle to, like,
and
start a conversation. I approached her actually first, but then she reciprocated the energy, and then we just hit it off really, really well. So that's what it is. You can still approach exactly like that, but as long as the energy is there, it'll fucking work out.
See, I do think the approach, or, like, I think it is possible. Your living proof is possible. But I think it is a lot harder as an adult than it is as a kid. As an adult, it's just hard making friends, especially strong connection friends.
Yeah.
Unless you are in that person's life every day, or, like, multiple times a week, your friendship isn't going to be much more than, like, surface level. Like, me and Jarrell met on a random fucking, like, outing at a I can't think of it, at D2. It was an anime convention, and at the time we added each other on Facebook. We were like, "Oh, this person's cool." We were just in the same group. Actually, I got introduced to that group, and that's how me and him became friends. But we didn't become good friends until I started seeing this, like, a post online, and it became like a daily thing for me to keep seeing his stuff, him to keep seeing my shit. It really blossomed when we fucking started doing the podcast.
Yeah. No, you're right. But here's the other piece of this. I do value time in friendship. So I most of my friends I've known for over, like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I keep friendships for long. I don't have, like, friendships that just come and go. So I do agree with you in that sense that, like, it's harder to form long-lasting friendships when you don't have that, like, well-established base. And we have a limited number of time in the day, so there's only so many more people you can add to your circle without having to get rid of some. And I don't want to get rid of people I know unless they do me wrong, you know?
Yeah.
So
I agree with both of you guys. I'm on both sides of the fence, bro. I have no problem meeting random people and being like, "Hey, let me add you on Facebook," and then because we're on Facebook, I see like you put your thoughts there, and then we can interact with each other, just like Miles was saying, bro. I would be like, yo, this nigga wildin', or oh, okay, this is cool that he thinks this way. I disagree, and we can have those conversations. But like even with
disagreements between us.
I was just stop liking lasagna. We'll be fine.
Stop being wrong.
But also, man, it's weird because like a lot of the people who I've been around for 10 plus years, the relationships kind of changed, partly because of time and growing up, partly because ideals change and everything like that, also partly because life just makes you grow apart with people and everything like that. So it's really fucking weird, man, because I was thinking about like, what if I had to like it's almost like jumping into another relationship, trying to build those deep bonds with people, and it's easier if you just do it naturally and everything like that. But like actively waking up and being like, I'm gonna go make a friend today is fucking exhausting. Like,
yeah,
dude, and then you gotta like have those conversations. You gotta fill people out. You gotta have like make sure they're not into anything that's gonna get him the fuck up and everything like that, or something that'll fuck your whole situation up. G, I was literally thinking about that because a lot of the niggas who I was riding with, like, we ain't even really talking a lot, or we ain't even cool as we used to be and everything like that. And I'll be having those thoughts. I'm like, man, what if I had to build all this shit up with other niggas? I'll be like, nigga, I'll just sit in the corner by myself. I'll rock with who I came with at this point. But then I'll meet people like fucking Pratik. And you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, damn, man, I love it.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes the vibe just hit. It's just like it's just there, bro. You can't force it. It just happens, you know.
Facts.
So, yeah, there's outgoing people are outgoing people. They're going to like mesh with people. So not all the time, but some can. But like I was just looking through my like Facebook list, and I'm like, there's some people that I added on Facebook, and we absolutely just like, we're friends. We rock together. We're friends. We talk. And then there's some people there I'm like, you're just on my list because I enjoy seeing your posts sometimes. We don't talk. We don't do shit. I wouldn't say that we're friends. I would say I know you or we're an acquaintance. But like, just because, and I think that's part of like, there's people I met and hung out with multiple times that right now I would be like, oh yeah, I know them. We're like kind of friends. Like, we're not really friends. Like, I wouldn't talk to them on a daily basis. I don't talk to them almost ever. I wish them a happy birthday, and that's about it. And so these are people I've met in real life. I've been to their house. Like, we hung out, but we're just not friends. And I think it's a lot harder because, like, if there's no meshing, or if they don't vibe together, like we don't vibe together, or we just sort of vibe together, but we're not on the same exact wavelength, it's just gonna be weird, and like you move along. But like as a kid, it was a lot easier to be on a wavelength with people, in my opinion. Yeah, because like I had my like, sorry to cut you off. Like, sorry to keep going along. It's just in my head. I had my basketball friends, then I had like my gamer friends, and then I had my nerdy friends, and I never would mix these groups up because I know they wouldn't mesh together. But I meshed with all of these people because they were my friends. But as I grew up, I stopped meshing with like my basketball friends as much, so I stopped playing basketball. We only had that connection. But as a kid, we had tons of connections because it was just, we were connected. It was easy as a kid.
No, I think you are right. In the end, I think you are right that it is easier to make friends as a kid. But if there's a will, there's a way. So you can still make friendships like that as an adult. You just have to have the right mindset, have confidence, and just be good vibes, man. If you have good vibes, people are fucking naturally. So you know how many people have told me lately that I just have like a magnetic personality? Like, I just like draw people to me. I've heard that from a couple people, and like I always kind of believe that in the back of my head, but hearing that verbalized, I think it's fucking true, bro. I just like draw people in. So
yeah,
absolutely.
You do.
I agree 100%, bro. And it's probably because of all that confidence you exude.
Probably all that confidence you exude. The confidence is key. It's just, I agree. I just also think it's just a weird God damn it, there was something I wanted to say. Jarrell, you talk. I can't think right now.
Well, and that's the only other thing I also think about too is like as you get older and you start dealing with people, you also realize that like certain friendships don't work out the way you want them to. As far as like people have trauma with friendships and have certain different ideas. I think that's another thing that makes it hard. Again, it's like a whole building a real life relationship with people,
right?
And everything like that. So, I feel like people should definitely start being it's hard to be vulnerable with people you don't know, but also you should definitely like start being like, hey, these are the things.
God,
that
that's
I'm about,
two topics that we should talk about later.
Yeah.
But just I feel like knowing yourself helps you know what type of people you can be around and how you can be around them, and I think that helps out so much fucking more. I just want it would be doper if people would communicate that a lot more. I think we all as people should allow ourselves to be vulnerable in that moment, and if people fuck with that, and if people fuck with that, and then you can build something from there, that's definitely somebody you should grow with. But also, hey man, if you don't fuck with that, or if you put that energy out there and they're still not matching it, then go ahead and let that shit go.
Right.
So, I think some people aren't looking for friends, and then some, like external friends, like some people just don't like people, and I met a lot of people that just don't want to talk to people, and it's just like, it's fine. A big thing that has happened lately, and I would say the past like 10 years, maybe 15 is pushing it. No, I would say about like 10, 15, like since about 2008, people have started the whole, like, it sounds really dumb, but like some people just don't know how to talk to people because all they do is like stick to their own like circle or talk to themselves. I'm terrible at fucking verbalizing this, but like one of it is like, hey, don't call me, text me. But then also they don't like having a full text conversation. Like people don't have conversations unless it's like something quick, and I'm just like, it used to be back in my day. I am fucking old. God, I'm old. Fucking Grandpa Miles over here.
Hey, you're only as old as you think you are. My grandma is in her 80s, but she could fucking hit the bars with us and act the most wild out of every single one of us. She's fucking 21 at heart forever, bro. So don't call yourself.
It was just that boomer fucking. Yeah. It was just that boomer fucking statement back in my day. But like, I used to like call it, talk to people on the phone just fucking cause I wanted to talk to them. Like, yo, how's your day going? What's up? Like, let me talk about this. I didn't have shit I wanted to talk about. I just talked. But nowadays, it's like, if you don't have a fucking point that you want to get across, we shouldn't be talking. Or don't.
How many times have I hit you up just to check up on you? How many times have I hit you up just to check up on you?
You do that. You do that. All right.
So hit me up back.
I appreciate that shit. I can say that you are one of my only friends that do that.
Right.
Consistently.
I was about to say, I talk with purpose.
Yeah, a lot of people only talk with purpose and not really just to talk. And like, I used to love to talk just to talk. I do now, but it's diminished severely. It's so hard. Like whenever I was dating, I used to have to tell the person like, hey, I'm a big texter, and really I'm a big texter talker. Like you can call me and we can talk on the phone as long as I'm not really doing anything. I'm fine with this because like I enjoy talking about nothing.
Yep.
Some people aren't with that.
Bro, hit me up. If I'm free, I will fucking talk to you. I love to talk. If I'm free, if I'm not busy with some shit, I will fucking talk to you. Just shoot me a text, be like, bro, you free right now? If I'm free, I'll text you back and be like, call me right now.
Yeah.
I really wish I can be like that, but
I can tell you're not, Jarrell, only because like I will hit you up during the week and we'll be talking about the podcast. Like, I'll be trying to get things about, like, hey, yo, what do you feel about this? Or, like, hey, how about this topic? And then I don't hear back from you for, like, 2 days.
Let me explain real quick. I will say this week and last week especially were, like, really weird for me because, like, I was really having not an episode, but I was just having moments of being like, I'm just gonna lay in this bed and have a heart. Like, that's it. That's all I'm about right now. I'm gonna look at. I actually put my phone on.
Have a hard time with
for, like,
what?
2 days and just looked at TikToks and just needed to get my shit back together. But also there'd be time. But I'm also always down for shit like this. And not even just the podcast, but just chopping it the fuck up, being able to tell jokes and everything like that.
I super enjoy this.
Oh yeah, I love it because it's just a conversation with my homies, and I love that shit. I'll say this: my issue now is that I'm starting to realize that I talk shit a lot, right? And
you're just now realizing this shit?
Let me explain. I know I talk shit a lot, right? I know I talk shit. I'm always down for a joke. But I'm realizing that a lot of people around me,
I can see you having that problem too, Nate. Like,
it's not that I want to turn myself down.
We can talk about random shit, but sometimes it's just talking just a topic.
I would just rather make sure I don't cross that line and say something because not everybody verbalizes that shit.
Yeah.
So now they're internalizing something against me, and now we're not having the communication. And I would be like, well, my line's open. Like, we can always chop it up and have these conversations, but they're so far gone about something I said that I didn't think was.
But then they don't have the same energy as you, and you shouldn't be rocking with them.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, it's a lot harder to be like that when you're like, but this is like when you see the relationship as one way, and when other people see the relationship as a different way. It's hard, and it's hard
difficult,
to if you're not talking, then it's hard to get on the same fucking page, and then you don't know when you already fell off the cliff with these motherfuckers because you're like, oh shit, like this is where we're at. I thought we were somewhere different, and that's where it's just like communication is key in every relationship, 100%.
And this is,
but at the same time, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this is when my heartless ass. Like, my heartlessness comes into play and comes in like it's a benefit at this point. I think it'd be harder for you because, like, if you fell off with some people that you thought you were cool with, you're gonna be like, it might actually affect you a little bit. Like, damn, I thought we were fucking cool. My heartless ass will be like, all right, fuck it, move on.
Bro, let me, bro, and this is why I say that this is honestly one of the conversations I was having with myself in my head. It's just being like, all right, cool. Like, how do you go about this? Do you just go ahead and just, obviously you have to accept that everything is happening and moving forward, but also how do you go about it? Like, if you see these people, what is the energy that you can give? And I'm like you in a sense of being like, look, bro, if I feel like I didn't wrong you on purpose, or I feel like if there was a situation where it could have been fixed and we didn't get a chance to fix it, and then you say, well, I'm really not rocking with you, it's hard for me not to take that shit personal to a point of being like, oh, okay, I'm about to stunt on everybody, I'm about to stunt on every fucking facet of my life to let you understand that you fucked up. But also I have to understand that, like we were talking, like you were saying, as far as cheating in relationship goes, I have to look at myself and be like, well, what led to these things?
Right.
What put us here? And then, but it's harder to do that when there's no communication of being like,
True.
well, what the fuck, how the fuck did we get to this point?
I am 30 years old. I am not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not changing how I act.
My nigga. Same.
I don't do that. So, like, Pratik, you might be able to speak on this a little bit because you met me through work and shit. And honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I didn't think that I was going to mesh with the group well.
Okay.
Because I was doing I was saying out of pocket shit, and like that's just how I am. So like if I like examples is like when I would see a bad bitch, I pointed her out to the group like, hey, do you see those cheeks over there? Or like, damn, she's bad, like saying shit. And like you guys kept coming at me left with shit like, why are you saying that? Or like, don't talk about like, why are you just calm down?
Because that could be like harassment type shit, you know, like that's why. Because it was like, at a work environment.
We're at lunch, and I'm only saying it to my boys. I should feel safe to say that to my boys. That's how I felt about it.
Okay.
You guys were not.
It was just funny that you were like, "We're at lunch." like, sir, this is an Applebee's. You gotta stop telling her to pull the titties out. All right, that's enough. Like,
right.
That's funny as shit, bro.
No, but we would go out, and I would point out a girl or something. Like we're in a place that's not work anymore, but we're like at work, but not like. So I would point it out, and like. I always felt kind of like attacked for saying shit like that, and I even told like
from me,
it was you didn't do it personally, but you agreed with the stuff that was happening, or agreed with like you was saying stuff.
I just didn't speak out against it because I could see both ways. I could see how it could be seen as harassment, or I could just see it as you being like, "Hey, bro, check this girl out. She's cute." Like I could see it both ways, so I didn't want to get involved. So I just stayed out. But I wasn't trying to give you like a judgmental vibe or nothing.
Yeah. So all right. But I did get a judgmental vibe from the group. I would either it matter if it was on person or I was like on my like on Tinder at the time, like, hey, this girl's really cute. And I would get like judgmental fucking things, and I was just like, man, I'm probably not gonna rock with this group because like they're not feeling me for me. I'm not about to change. I've always been the type to like call out a bad shit when I see a bad chick.
Yeah.
I do this now. I do this with Becca. Like, I'm in a relationship where I call out bad chicks to my girlfriend. I fucking can. It's just who I am. So I thought I wasn't going to be able to rock with you guys. But then, like, after a while, I don't know if it's you guys warmed up, you guys changed, you guys were young. I'm just saying you guys because I'm just putting you guys in a group. I'm sorry. It might not have been just you, or it might not have been you, but like, tall guy is a good example. I'm just gonna say tall guy, and I'm gonna say his name. Tall guy is a good example. He was a one that would talk about me saying this stuff. Are you fine? Like I can hear myself through your shit.
Oh, my fault. I took my earphone back. I thought I heard somebody dying. I was just like,
no.
Oh, yeah, but he would be the one to like say stuff about me, like, why are you doing this or don't do this. But then after a while, he started doing it, or he pointed it out, and no one said anything. So I'm like, oh, this is weird, and I felt some type of way about it. But then I was just like, you know what? I'm just not going to rock. And you'll notice, and you probably noticed, I think you guys did because you asked me, I stopped having lunch with you guys. I stopped going out. I was just doing my own thing because I felt some type of way. I felt fucking isolated for that shit. So I'm like, I'm not going to fuck with that.
Well, here's the thing, Miles. I can't speak for the rest of the group, but for myself, I've always fucked with you. I mean, I don't think we've ever had like an issue. Like, we might have had like small disagreements over like conversations and stuff, but we've never had like an issue. So you and me have always been G. As far as like the rest of that group goes, I've definitely had friction with them where I've had to separate myself with them too, because I also felt that same kind of level of judgment while I was there. But like, I mean, now I'm just surrounded by people who fuck with me and fuck with me hard, and like, I truly believe birds of a feather flock together, because whenever they introduce me to people, like you introducing me to Jarrell, bro, I feel like right at fucking home. So that's the vibe I'm trying to be on.
Oh, well, thank you. I agree with both of y'all. That's where I'm at right now, honestly. It's like, I'm in a weird place where I'm just like, man, I'm moving forward with a lot of shit. A lot of people who I fucked with for a very long time aren't really around as much anymore. And then I was just dealing with that self-reflection of being like, man, dude, like, friendship is a really wild fucking concept to think about. It's just like, we really was rocking with each other with a lot of shit, and then all of a sudden, now we're not cool. And I had to take that moment of being like, well, what did I do to initiate this shit? And I was like, oh, I talk a lot of shit. And then I have to accept that people don't see me joking as me joking. And that's where I was just like, well, now I got a decision to make as an adult. Do I feel like stifling myself or taking a version of myself back, or do I feel like I should just continue to be Jarrell? And I'm glad to tell you guys, I'm going to keep talking shit to everybody.
Okay. That's how I feel about
hey, I say talk shit as long as it's not hurtful, bro. If you're talking shit, yeah, right. So that's how
I'm very hurt by the lasagna. I'm very hurt by you not liking lasagna.
I said that, bro. I said that. We talk shit about lasagna. I don't give a fuck. Nah,
fuck lasagna, bro. You're right, fuck lasagna. But that's my whole thing too, bro. It's just like, man, dude, I'm not, nigga, I'm me. At this point, like I'm 28. Like, I'm not gonna stop being
your real friends will accept it and just be like, "We'll rock with you." And even if you do get annoying, they will still accept that it's you.
Right. And bro, and if it's me, bro, if you ever cross a line with me personally, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bro, what you said there is kind of out of line. I wouldn't say that again."
Oh yeah, you've said that multiple times this fucking podcast. You're just like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it, B.
Right. And there's no hate. There's no bad blood.
There was no animosity. We just kind of fucking let it go.
Yeah. That's my whole thing. I wish people were able to do that more, of being like, hey, listen, let me talk to you, because I'd rather have that situation happen than you keep that shit internalized, and now we gotta have a situation, bro. Because anytime I have any, and this is just in life, dog. Anytime that I don't like something or I feel like something is fucked up, I will speak up about it. But not everybody is like me, or not everybody has the same mindset like us, where it's just like we can have these conversations. But it's weird to like. It's just me learning how to maneuver a little bit better in a world full of people who don't not internalize, who don't verbalize. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Shit like that. That's when I'm just like, all right, cool. Well, how do I fucking make sure I don't have to deal with this bullshit no more like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
But if there's anything, I want to tell people, listen, if you feel anything at any moment, verbalize it, vocalize it, and then if you feel like your words aren't being heard, then you go ahead and take those actions to go ahead and remove yourself from those situations.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with him.
Bring that shit up. Most of the time, people will fucking love you more for it. I used to do some like stupid shit back in the day, and one of my friends, like, apparently I pissed my friend off completely. So much so that he couldn't drive. He was seething mad. He then didn't talk to me for a day to gather his thoughts, and then fucking laid out a fucking like, this is what happened and why you're fucking up. And I appreciate that he did that so much, because he could have just stopped being my friend.
Yeah.
But instead of that, he fucking like laid it out like, here's what's going on. And
you appreciate that shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. No, we're still best friends to this day.
1,000. Yeah.
Fucking one of my best friends to this day. I was a groomsman at his wedding. Like, damn. It's fucking like
right. I fuck with that. But hey, guys, I gotta start wrapping up. I got one more topic I want to cover real quick, and then I just wanted to plug my ship. That's cool, and then call it a night.
Brother.
I mean, had that sounds like 20 minutes worth of shit, and that's exactly how much time we have left. So,
well, no, we're gonna keep the last topic really, really short. I just want to see, bro. Did y'all see fucking Jack Harlow spit game at Sweetie?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Bro.
Let me tell you something. That nigga's a menace.
Yes.
No, that nigga's not a menace. That nigga's a fucking king. Jack,
bro,
he didn't give a shit.
Bro.
He didn't give a shit about the interview. That man walked up, was just like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Jack Hart. Oh, I know who you are."
White man confidence.
Bro, oh man,
she's like, why you shaking? He's like, ain't nobody shaking.
Ain't nobody shaking, baby. Like, I'm shaking your hand. Like,
right,
this man came in too smooth as fuck, almost as smooth as my guy. The one I sent you, Jarrell, and you said he was a menace. He fucked with Will Smith's wife.
Fucking, what's his bitch ass name? Not Trey Songz, Tory Lane, not Tory Lanez. That's how important this bitch ass.
I cannot remember his fucking name. August.
Ass nigga.
This man walked up to Queen Latifah and was just like, "Hey, how you doing?" Kissed her on the cheek and just like she's like, "Man, I would fucking put it on it." Like, all right, so Will Smith is my guy. He's a legend. He is my idol. I fucking cherish this dude. But August fucking got game.
No, he don't.
Bro.
He fucking don't, bro. And know how I know he don't got game? Because he cried about being in love with a married man's wife. And then fumbled the bat. Yo, he could have had a run like Ray J if he played his cards right. The world was doing nothing. And you had almost one of the biggest stars in America on your fucking roster. Oh, like, when you brought him up, when his name got brought up, your name got brought up. There were or you made a lame-ass song. That was trash. But... Yeah. Like, there was all, like, situationship. Who? August. Name 2 of his songs.
I don't know.
Exactly. So
no, I said I didn't say he was talented. I said he got game.
Okay. I thought you said he was talented.
No, I didn't say he was talented. I just said he got game.
I don't know if he got game.
I don't think it's game if you're talking to a married dude's wife, bro. That's not game to me.
I don't fuck with that. Want to fuck you, dog. Like, she's not finna cheat on.
Yeah, that's fucking weird too. Like, coming up on someone while they're not looking and kissing them. I don't fuck with that energy either. But yeah, bro, I think Jack Harlow, bro, real recognized real, bro, and we all saw what the fuck just went down. We saw a fucking G. That's what we saw.
That nigga's a menace.
Menace, bro. He could run through this whole fucking continent if he wanted to.
If he wanted to.
He's gonna. Menace.
This man did not care.
Anyways, guys, all right.
From Pat Dennings, we cool, bro. From that side of town, we all right. I'm gonna let you work. Critique. Thank you so fucking much.
Absolutely, bro. I love being on here. I love being on here.
I'm gonna start messaging you more, bro.
Please do, bro.
I definitely fucking will. I know we all got the group chat together, so I'm gonna start being active in that bitch.
I don't know how active you guys are on Discord, but feel free to fucking use this Discord. No one's fucking using it. Just
bet.
Fucking want to hit a chat. We're all in this fucking thing. Use a Discord if you really want to.
All right.
Bro, I am so down to do this anytime. Miles, hit me up, or fucking Jarrell, hit me up just like you did today. If I'm free, bro, I'm hopping on this. So
I appreciate you hopping on last minute because the other people I was trying to line up were not. But like shit. I told Jarrell I had a fucking guest. I don't have a guest.
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
Look, I'm gonna start tapping people in now, bro. So we gonna get right.
I have people lined up.
What shit?
Yeah, okay, so I've got a new song dropping in a week. If you have my Instagram, you can go to my link tree from there. It's called Someone Cut Me Off. This is it right here. This is that album art. So, hey, do you follow me, Jarrell? Do you follow me on Instagram?
I'm
about to drop
Time out real quick. Nate, why are you frowny facing this post? Like, why are you frowny facing this live?
Why is he frowny facing?
I don't know. We have a love, a laugh, and a frowny, and the frowny is from Nate.
Interesting.
Why you hating?
Please tell me why you always hating. Why you hating?
Why you hating?
Y'all didn't get it? Oh, y'all didn't get it.
I am?
It's a song.
According to the fucking message, you have frowny faced this post.
Oh, but yeah. Send me your Insta, bro, so we can go.
Yeah, I just dropped it. I just dropped it in the chat. So that song drops.
Which chat?
I wore the same thing just to draw attention to it.
I was literally about to say that looked like the same shirt.
No, that was planned. It's washed and shit. I was like, all right, we got to do this again. So yeah, I dropped a preview in the chat too, in the Discord chat, so you guys can play it, listen to it, whatever. And then yeah, guys, when it drops, I would appreciate it if you shared it and listened to it, and catch me before I fucking blow the fuck up, So
yo, hey, Critique actually is dope, yo. Like for real. Critique actually is.
Appreciate you, bro.
Anybody who knows me knows I fuck with music, bro, and Critique's that nigga, yo. So
appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, Pratik, don't fucking forget us when you blow up.
No, fuck no, bro. I'm gonna be fucking on this podcast with talking my shit with fucking 10 million followers. That's what's gonna happen, and y'all will have 10 million followers too. So
I'm really excited for us to have a show where we're all wearing fur coats. Let's do
it. Let's do it.
I just posted your Instagram into chat. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's read only in Facebook. Here, I gotta post it in Facebook.
All right, bet. Post it wherever.
All right, go ahead, get up out of here, brother.
Hey, appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all soon. Much love, much love.
All right, I will talk to you soon, brother.
Yep, take it easy.
All right, peace, Miles. Peace.
Oh man, thank God for Pratik. That's my guy.
Yep, Pratik is a good guy. Way better than me.
No,
way better.
I think you both are. As far
I don't know
as
why people keep saying that I'm a good person. I don't feel like it, but you know.
Why do you not feel that way, bro?
Because
like, is it because of old shit? Like, is it because of shit you did in the past?
I mean, yeah, kinda, but also like, if I'm a good person, if I am the blueprint for a good person, this world's going to hell.
That's where you fuck up. I think you don't think you're part of the ground. You think you're like, oh, this is the good person standard. Is that what we're doing?
Look, even if I get into the good place with the shit that I've done, man, the things that I thought, like, I'm not. It's not a good look. I don't know. I don't know, man. I personally think you are a good person. I think that your understanding of like, hey, this is the villainy that I would love to indulge in, but I don't always act on it. And then also, but it's only because it's lazy.
I'm not gonna act on it.
If villainy was easy, I think I'd be bored. I don't know.
Even then, though, whatever your reason for not doing it is, it's still good that you're not doing it.
My internet.
Because you're not putting in the effort to try to have the energy to do it.
It's true. But also, like...
It's like thinking about punching somebody in the face every day, all day, and then not punch somebody in the face.
True. But also, empathy is part of being a good person, and I just don't have that. So, I don't have the empathy to care about somebody enough to want to punch them in the face. If that makes sense. Like, I have to acknowledge that person's a person in the real world for me to want to punch them in the face. But in my head, I'm like, sit the fuck down, you background character. I don't care what you do. You don't exist in my world. And I keep it pushing.
That's not bad energy, though.
It's not. It's good energy for me.
Favorite...
But it's not.
But no, let me explain. Like, one of my favorite people to ever exist in this world is the most caring woman I've ever met in my life. And she does these wonderful acts of kindness, and she says these nice things, and she does these nice things for people. And I don't understand it because I don't give a fuck enough in my heart of hearts to put forth the effort to do these nice things. I understand they're nice things. I understand that these are good things and these are things that I probably should think about. I don't. And you want to know why? Because that's not how I am. What, to care?
No. I think Nate's commenting on my thing about empathy. He says, I don't think that's how empathy works. And I'm like, might be right. I don't know. I don't know what empathy is. I don't have it.
If your girl fell down, would you feel bad?
Was she doing something to make herself fall?
She was walking, so yes and no. Falling wasn't the intention, but falling is what happened. It's a risky job.
Did she hurt herself? No, see, alright, so I've been presented with this situation. I have been fully presented with this situation. Me and her were going down the stairs. I was going down normally. She was not. She was doing like double stepping or something, and she tripped or she slipped and hurt her ankle.
Okay.
And I tried having full empathy, but I couldn't do it. I was just like, shit happens. And like, to me, I would have kept it pushing, but I knew I needed to be like, you know, I needed to do something about this. I needed to be empathetic. I needed to, like, make sure she's all right.
Did you not want to put forth the effort to make sure she was okay?
No, I do. So I put forth the effort because it's what I do. I cared about her. I put forth the effort. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't do anything. So also, I'm just going to be like sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to, I can't sit here and cry with you. I can help you up. I can help you move along. I don't know what you want from me. And I think that's where some of my, like, that's where I kind of feel like cold-blooded in some cases, is because I just don't, like, I know other people would, like, trip over that, but, like, for some reason I just don't.
I'm the same way, bro. I'm the same way. Empathy. If I see shit happening and you, like, if I see somebody fall, my first instinct, I'm going to laugh. And then I'm gonna be like, but are you dying? Are you okay? Like, jokes are coming, but I'm still gonna be like, do the right thing of making sure you're okay. But that doesn't make me have less empathy because it's funny.
This one's a dark one. I don't even feel good about this one. It's just something that actually happened in my life, and it's an example of, like, sometimes I just feel like I'm too heartless. In my heart of hearts, I feel like I'm not normal sometimes, because, like, one of my friends, like, his uncle died and he was destroyed. He was super hurt. Like, he was fucking, like, he didn't want to do anything. And, like, I don't want to say I didn't care, but I didn't, like, I couldn't feel anything. I didn't know the man, so I'm like, I don't feel anything. And then like, I think it's like, it got to the point where I'm starting to discover the limits, and it's if they were in my life more than, like, if I cared about them and they were in my life, I care, but at the same time, if they weren't, I don't. And I don't know if normal people feel that way. Normal people can see somebody and feel empathy between them because they're like, they're human, I'm human, I feel sad for them. I don't have that. I have like, I had two of my friends. One of my friends committed suicide. The other one just died in a car crash. I felt sad for both of them because I knew them. They were in my life. I, like, still think about one and I get sad. But then, like, I had family members who are actually, like, related to me die, and I'm like, I didn't feel anything for them.
Yeah, because you didn't have a relationship with them, brother.
Yeah, it just feels like most people have empathy like that.
I'm the same way. I'm the exact same way. There's people who I'm related to who it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not that I don't care. It's not that I'm not sad for your loss of life, but, like, I don't have those memories of you to connect to it. So it's just like, this is like, it's almost a place filler thing. You feel me? It's like, hey, this is how I'm supposed to feel because a life was lost at this situation. But, like, if I were to lose one of my best friends, or, like, if you wanted somebody, I was going to say one of you, but I feel like it's bad. But, like, I would be like, damn, man. I would be distraught. I would be like, that fucking sucks. That's not human,
and that kind of scares me because that's the way I think about it. It's and the reason why it fully scares me is because it's pretty sociopath behavior. It's, you're only sad because it affects you. You don't really feel anything, but you feel sad that it affects you. Like,
how are you supposed to go about life?
I don't know. That's what I don't get. I only know what I can feel.
Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, again,
I read a lot about psychopaths, and they're like, if it affects them, like, if it actually, like, unless it directly affects them, they don't feel anything. And I'm like, sometimes I feel like that's how I feel. I'm like, oh shit, am I a fucking psychopath? Without knowing it?
No, bro.
No.
But also, like, how are you supposed to give a fuck about something that's not a plus or a minus in your life, bro? Like, how am I supposed to give a shit about that?
Some people do.
They wallet.
Like, I don't know how, but some people do.
And it's really dope that they feel that way, but I'm in the same boat as you, bro. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to give a shit about something that I don't fuck with, that I didn't know about, or it doesn't affect me? Like, how am I supposed to give that emotional response to that shit? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I don't think you should hold that against yourself for that, bro. That's
I just
aggressive.
feel like, I don't know. I just feel like some people expect me to feel a certain way, and when I don't, they're like, "Wow, you're not what I need," and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what emotions.
That's on them. How you gonna make me feel something that you feel? That's how you gonna tell me how my emotions work? The fuck kind of shit is that? Get out of here. No, how I process is how I process. That's what makes you you. Like, no.
So I want to thank Nate for still rocking with us. It is 11:55 at night.
Nate, if we have badges, I would love to give you one because you've been here in the trenches with us, and I very much appreciate you all.
Yeah, I don't know how mods work. We really don't need them, especially since everyone that chats is a friend of ours right now.
Yeah.
we're still growing. I honestly thought some of the people on YouTube were from randoms, and I was just about to be real surprised, but then you turned out to know them. I don't know if you told your friends to add us or subscribe to our YouTube.
I did on Twitter, but what I'm gonna end up doing is again, man, this is what I was supposed to do last week. I'm lacking this on me. I apologize, but I got to make all our social media pages and everything like that. That was just on me. I would have remembered. So we'll be on that. I'll probably end up doing that tonight because I can't. So.
I would really like for the YouTube to be pushed, the YouTube subs, only because we don't get the cool shit or the shit that like allows people to find us easy until we reach 100 subs. So like, not trying to call out your friends, but everyone that's in this thing is one of my friends.
Well, hold on. Fair. I know at least 3 of my friends are subscribed. I know that for a fact. But I got you. Don't trip. We will push this as hard as we possibly can. And I have an idea.
Yeah, we can push this. Well, we just need to do work. I haven't done any work on actually editing videos. I just got lazy. Pretty much, I like thought about doing it during the day, but I work, and then like when I get home or when I get off work, I should say, I just want to fucking chill, and then I want to play games, and then I want to go to bed.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, G. Like I said, we're a team. We will figure it out together, G. Because I'm in the same boat. Like I said, man, I had off 2 weeks, completely off 2 weeks. So I'm gonna get back in the shit.
Yeah, you did say that you were about to just become the sexiest man alive. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, look, man, it's happening. Honestly, this PB&J is literally my last hurrah into doing shit I'm not supposed to be doing.
See, and that's good. I had a burger today, which was not my last hurrah, because I also have pizza rolls in the oven. I'm fucking eating terrible this weekend because I want to.
Hey, man, it's part of life, G. Like, again, man, that was the thing I was learning. Like, being in a calorie deficit is the hardest thing, but also not everything has to be like salads and quinoa all fucking day, bro. If you wanted some fucking pizza, get a fucking pizza. Just try to at least have it in moderation or be smart about it. And if you're gonna have a pizza, at least take a walk.
I had 4 pizzas one day and then 3 pieces the next day. Like, that was moderation. It was really the next morning. So if you think about it, I split it up a whole pizza in 12 hours.
Oh, okay, a whole pieces of pizza. I thought you were eating 3 whole pizzas. I was like,
no, right, well, God, no. Unless they're Totinos.
We should talk.
We should talk. Unless they're Totinos. But yeah.
The personal pizzas, the one that go in the microwave.
Yeah, those little Totino's personal pan pizzas, like they're like those slap.
Did you ever have the Tortino's pizza with like the actual frozen pizzas, like the sausage and the pepperoni, the combination, the Mexican, the Supreme? Did you ever have those? Bro, I can't find them shits no more, and my heart is broken because those were some of the best pizzas, frozen pizzas in the game. Taking
Avery to a barbecue and pool, so gonna be eating terribly this weekend as well. Hells yeah. Avery needs some color.
Wait, it was Nate saying that?
Yeah, that was Nate saying that.
I keep forgetting he has a baby named Avery too. Like my homie Carl has a little girl named Avery. Shout out to them.
Shout out to all Averys. You the best.
I mean, they
and
are.
DJ Khaled. In DJ Khaled verse.
She's a little racially selective, but we're gonna figure that out one way or another.
Yeah. Well,
that was
that's how we're ending the stream.
We're gonna call baby racist, and we're gonna get up out of here. All right.
And we'll see you guys next Friday.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nate. Thank you everybody who dropped in chat. Thank you everybody who pulled up on us and just checked it out for a quick second. Amy, Quentin, Nate, Chris, as always, the usuals. Who else am I missing? I don't know. We had a bunch of people drop in and come in and out today. Pratik, shout out to my guy Pratik. Thank you for coming in and at the last second and being your wonderful self. Love you very much.
We will get these technical difficulties figured out at some point. But I'm just glad I didn't have to do the exit. But I am going to hit the end button now. Bye.